Welcome back to the Ottawa Senators Franchise Mode, Episode 4, live on Twitch. It is time for the 2022 postseason. Welcome aboard to everyone who is watching live on Twitch, and thank you if you're watching on the re-uploaded version on YouTube. You couldn't make it to the stream or for whatever other reason. We had a fantastic year number 2 here in Ottawa. Things are going extremely well. We have great chemistry and we got great performances from our players. I'm proud that we've built a very nice team without having to move out too many overhauled pieces. Like, we still have the core of Stützle, Tkachuk, Batherson, Norris, Brandstrom, Chabot. All these guys are still here, and we built without having to trade other big prospects or big picks. It's been through free agency and through good growth. So we got Jake DeBrusk on that good deal. He came over here. He had with a +5, had a 41-point season. We had Alex Ovechkin, of course, coming here in free agency. He didn't want to sign with anybody else, so we decided to snatch him up, and he scored 100 points, 54 goals, the most goals that he has scored since 2008-2009, and the most points since 2009-2010. So aside from that, great points from everybody else. Anthony Mantha, who got traded in the real world at the trade deadline the other day, he's at an 85 overall. He scored a 62-point season with that +5 on the second line. Gambrel, White, Batherson, a solid third line. Helm, Foligno. We got Nicky back on the team as he was. Hey, that's fantastic. I appreciate you being here. And the more the merrier, not just in the terms of just like having fun, but also in the terms of being able to get more voices when it comes to decisions that I need people's help on, because everyone's an assistant GM and everyone has a voice. So as I was saying, Foligno, a first-round pick from the Senators back in 2006. He's 34, and he's ready to go on a cup run. Defense was bananas this season. Chabot at a 90. Brandstrom up to an 86. He had great growth from an 81 to an 86, despite only 29 points. Then we also have Ryan Graves. We picked him up in free agency. Solid season from him. He had a ± of 35. Paired with Dougie Hamilton, who did not just have a career year, he scored 79 points and was a +31. His closest best other season was 50 points. He surpassed that by almost 30. 29 points better than his career best. I have no words. The +5 really worked to his benefit. We want Timmy for the Conn Smythe. There's going to be a lot of storylines, hopefully, in this playoff run. Third pair, we got David Savard and Artem Zub. Brandstrom, he is a first-round pick. 15th overall. Yes, he is. Goaltending, we have Matt Murray backed up by Philip Gustafsson. So Matt Murray, only an 83 overall. You might think, like, I don't know, maybe he's not so great. But even on a bad team last season, he had very good numbers with a .908 save percentage and 2.99 goals against. Not very good, but good for a last-place team. Meanwhile, this season, with a good team in front of him, he goes 41, 19, and 8. So I'm really hoping that with these solid numbers as well, and the 87 poise to boot, that he is going to be able to carry this team if it comes to the goaltending having to carry. Philip Gustafsson is backing him up. Scratch, we have Patty Marleau, Zach Senyshyn, and Michael Hutchinson as well. We have some defensive support. And that's pretty much it, my friend. So there's your little recap on how we're looking here in Ottawa. Record-wise, we went in year number 2, mind you, after finishing last place in the NHL last season. We went 49, 23, and 10. So looking at the entire league here, that was good enough for 4th best. Now, it's pretty twisted that as the 4th best team in the league, we have to face the 3rd best team in the league in round number 1. It's because of the divisional matchups here in the Atlantic. It was between 2nd and 3rd place right there. But either way, we went 49, like I said, that was the record. Power play-wise, we were at 21.9, but penalty kill was 80.7. We said we wanted to fix that up a little bit, and that's what we'll do in this episode. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. That's exactly what it is. The Leafs are 54, 22, and 6. Now, before we get into the, the series itself, we have to go check out some of the comments from the last one. So if you're watching on Twitch, they're not going to be there, but if you're watching on YouTube, they'll be popping up on the screen here. Mostly just comments of support because there's not usually too much to tweak heading into the playoff series. But Mike did say, we were talking about maybe captaincy here, and Mike said that he would vote for Ovechkin or Dougie. Nova, welcome aboard, for the captain. He also strongly advocates working on the penalty kill lines. We'll check out the Leafs scoring in a second. Other than that, he'll be here for the next episode. You rock, Data. Go Sens. Thank you, Mike. Also, other votes for the captain. Colin said Ovi for captain to boost the team morale. So there was a few votes for Ovi for captain. He came here from Washington. He signed a couple years. I'm assuming he'll be here till the end of his career. I don't think it would be the craziest thing to give him that C on his chest. And then the future captain would probably be Thomas Chabot or Brady Tkachuk. Aside from that, just scrolling through the comments here. Oh, Connor's saying, while watching this episode, Mantha got traded in real life, and he thinks that we got the better deal. I think we definitely did. Stevie Y got quite a haul for Anthony Mantha. Apo saying, go Ottawa. He's been really excited to start watching the video. I hope everyone is doing well, so thanks a lot, Apo. Brady Tkachuk drags the team into battles. Yeah, that's a tough one here, because Brady, Chabot, whoever, that's the captain of the future. But I don't know, can we really, and this comes down to your suggestion, but can we really give Ovechkin an A while we give Tkachuk the C, while Ovechkin's like 36, scoring 100 points every season? And Tkachuk is fantastic as well, but he's a lot younger. That's tough. I don't know if I can rationalize necessarily giving him the C over Ovechkin at this moment. Chabot has the other A. It was also voted for Dougie to get some love out there. Timmy Stu, Chabot, Tkachuk, future captains. Yeah, definitely possible. So, yeah, while you're thinking about that, there was another comment from Scott saying that down the road we'll definitely want Logan Brown to we'll have to keep an eye on his progression, because in his franchise mode, I'm sure you've seen this in your franchise modes as well, Logan Brown can be quite the monster down the road, so we'll have to keep an eye on his growth. Brady will not back down even against, yeah. But, you know what, think about that for a second. I would like to name a captain heading into the playoffs. My personal vote is for Ovechkin at this time, but it comes down to all of you. So while we're thinking about that, we're going to go look at the Toronto Maple Leafs lineup. It's not like you have a McDavid coming in. Brady is no prodigy, and out of respect for your elders, give that seat to Ovi. Good point, TJ. Good point. Over Oven Chicken, Lunchbox says Ovechkin makes more sense, although Dougie would be a great fit as well. Endime says Ovi. Yeah, I think Ovi, because it's also short term. I'm not saying he's gone in next season or in 2 seasons, but you know, Zub there's a lot of love out there for Artem Zub. Toronto Maple Leafs. So Nylander, Matthews, and Marner as the top line. That top line must have just carried them the entire season. 86 points for Marner at a 93 overall. 94 and 82 for Austin Matthews, and Nylander has 80 and 82. After that, you have Pierre Engvall and Dennis Malgin on the second line with Tavares. So I'm not sure how that really went. I guess it went okay. Yeah, there's not really a lot of depth there. Not a lot of depth. Kerfoot, Mikheyev, Derek Ryan, Pius Suter, Rudolph Balcers, and Yoel Armia. Love Yoel Armia. That makes up the the bottom 6 right there. Defense is solid. Yeah, this is a very solid defensive core. Riley, Liljegren, top pair. Muzzin, Hall on the second. Balcers. And Martinez, Brody on the third pair. This is a very good defensive core. That is tasty defense. 66 point season for Riley to boot. Yeah, I'm sure they have cap issues. Goaltending, it's Freddie Anderson at an 88, backed up by 80 overall Jack Campbell. Give the C to Marlowe and just let him be the player coach. I like that too. And they even have Rasmus Sandin and Travis Dermott as 83 and 81 overall defensive scratches. Nick Holden here as well at a 79. Sheesh, their defense is really stacked. We just have to score more than them. I guess that's what it comes down to. My goodness. So it seems as though the consensus is Ovi for the captaincy. If Marlowe becomes a coach, we'll have to hire him. Marlowe, we want to get him some ice time. We'll probably throw him an A if he gets into the lineup. But I think for the playoffs, we want to give Ovechkin that captaincy. He proved himself on this team. He's shown his dedication to Ottawa by going out and scoring 100 points, winning the Maurice Richard and the Art Ross in his first season. I think he won the Art Ross, right? In his first season. Yeah, Campbell should definitely be up there. Did he win the Art Ross? I know he won the Rocket Richard. But I don't know. Ovi doesn't have a lot of Art Rosses in his career, does he? For points? Ovi for captain. Entire league? Yeah, he beat out McKinnon by 1 point and by 1 goal. It was he beat out Matthews and McKinnon by 1 goal. So, yeah, quite a season for Ovechkin. He proved his loyalty to the nation's capital. So, without further ado, I think we're ready to hop into the playoffs, my friends. It is Ottawa and Toronto, Battle of Ontario. I'm not sure when the last time these two teams met in the playoffs was, but it is going to be a crazy matchup. It's so insane that the third and fourth best teams in the NHL meet in round number 1. 54-22-6 were the Leafs, 49-23-10 the Senators. Has fun experience, but next year would be Brace. So maybe over for now. Yeah, we can always think about that down the road. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get excited here at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Game 1, round 1, year number 2. We're taking the night off. Clearly, I know where I'm fighting. Come on. Austin Matthews is supposed to be getting everyone those points in the pool. Danny Heatley, All-Star. Year number 2, after a basement finish in year number 1, we find ourselves in a major matchup in year number 2. Let's get this playoff run going. And sorry, let me just, oh my goodness, quick goal. Let me just lastly pause. If you are watching over on YouTube, on Twitch it doesn't matter, but if you're watching on YouTube, you see how long this video is. Do not be fooled. If you have not seen playoff videos from us from the Data channel before, you will know that, you will not know actually, that if, let's say we get swept here in this first round and the video is over in 40 minutes or in 20 minutes or whatever, I'll just put a black screen for a little bit so that there's no spoilers when it comes time for the end of the video. So if you see that it's game 7 of round 1 and the video is over in 5 minutes, you know that we lose, right? So to dispel any of those spoilers, that's just a heads up that don't be fooled by the length of the video here on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, though, you're reacting live, and I hope you're reacting live on YouTube as well. John Tavares scored first shot of the night against Matt Murray. That is tough, and we'll sim through the whole first period here. We've given up a couple of power plays, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. All right, and Rudolph Balcers. Nice. So we end the first period being outshot 10-5 and outscored 2-0. Pay for my live reaction. Sorry, TJ, I want to get a webcam on you so I can watch your live reactions. WNBA drafts on tonight as well. That's true. Let me see. Who's taking penalties out here? There you go, Cujo. That is what I've been preaching. That's what I've been preaching. I hope that it's appreciated out there. So Batherson and Shabbat both took hooking penalties. What's the transactional cost there, TJ? Second period here. We're down 2-0. We'll go slow through it because we may as well just take a little bit of time. We want to enjoy here on Twitch, enjoy each other's presence here on YouTube. It's when it's offline franchise modes, I jump through it a bit quicker. Since there's messages to read from everyone, it's good to go a bit slower. Not a lot of action though in the second period, and there we go, Ryan Graves. What an unlikely source, as he scores his first, not only his first playoff goal as a Senator, possibly the first playoff goal of his career, and one of his only goals of the entire season. I think he scored, what, 6 goals this season? Something like that? So thank you very much, Mr. Graves. And TJ, I'll get that payment over to you later on. We're now tied in shots, 16-16, and we are heading into the third down by 1. Great goal from Ryan Graves, but Alec Martinez comes right back, and it's a 2-goal lead for the Leafs once again. Let's go, boys. We score. Liljegren. I'm glad that the Maple Leafs didn't score any power play. Okay, it's over. I'm glad the Maple Leafs didn't score any power play goals. Ryan Graves, second of the night. But we did forget to fix the penalty kill. I got a bit swept off my feet there. Graves scores twice. That's like you walk in the locker room, you take all the sticks, and you throw them in the middle of the room, and you just snap a clipboard in half. Where's the scoring, boys? Where is the scoring? 5 goals on 31 shots for Toronto, and we only scored 2 on 22. Oh my goodness, 2 goals from Ryan Graves. Serenity now. Okay, let's fix the penalty kill. Thankfully, we didn't give up any power play goals, but we need to Hutchinson time. Yeah, but come on, with these +5s, Ovi's a 98, Stützle's a 91, Kachuk's a 91, and then on the second line we have 90, 91, 86. It's all right. Easy comeback against the Leafs. It's okay. Then the EM gets mad because he has to... Exactly, equipment manager. Come on, Logan Couture. We brought you here. You went through all the garbage in year number 1. You came up with a big 64-point season in year number 2, being our second-line center. We need you to wake up. The lines are pretty stacked. I'm not sure how we could stack them anymore. Our highest overalls are in the top 6. It's only Colin White, who's an 84, on the third line. We're not going to change anything yet. Chillin, if you say Tampa Trap again, I'm going to have to mute you for 1 minute because we cannot decide what our team runs during a simulation. If we go in-game, we can affect the strategies. We can't do Tampa Trap while we're simulating. Brandstrom -2, Shabbat -2, 0-0, -1, -1. How about the forwards though? -3 from Ovechkin. Yikes. -3, 2-2. Okay, the second line played well. But yeah, the fourth line and even the first line, not ideal. Shabbat and Dougie first pair. Stack the lines. Well, I don't know, because Dougie gets him a +3, which is nice. And you know what? We will do it. We will do it. I like that. We'll stack that first deep pair. And then, sorry, we said special teams we had to fix. Penalty kill. The +5 is not changing. I'm not going to touch that. But it's the second unit that we could change. Josh Norris is going to come off. Might be Marlowe time sooner rather than later. It wasn't a terrible game. It was just, you know, to lose by 3, it was bad. I wouldn't say it was, like, atrocious, but it wasn't great. Doggy Matthews, thank you for the follow here on Twitch, my friend. Let's sort all skaters by defense and see what comes up here. So we already have Shabbat, Kachuk, Graves, Couture. Is Gambrel on the penalty kill? Yeah, so it's Foligno, Gambrel, Couture. Foligno, Gambrel, Couture. Foligno, Gambrel, Couture. So Kachuk is not there. Okay. Gives us a 0, unfortunately. But I'll take the 0 for the 89, 83, 89 on the defensive categories there. Alrighty, we'll take it. Little change there. Forwards stay the same. Matt Murray's going to stay in nets, I think. Colin White, he as a two-way forward, he doesn't help the chemistry. I know does chemistry matter in playoff simulation or not? But those lines have played fantastic in the season. I'm gonna wait and see. 3-man PK, there's no way to fix the 3-man PK. That's just always broken. I already have it the best that we could do. So we stacked the first deep pair. Hopefully that'll help. Let's see what happens. No, everyone, 1, 3. Me, level 3,500 on Candy Crush for TJ Burger. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Smells like Stanley Cup season. It's a fresh batch of croissants coming out of the oven. Let's do it for the Croissant King. First team to score. Come on, if we score the first goal. Yeah, let's go. Dylan Gabriel gets croissants for everybody in Ottawa. Short-handed, no less. Let's go. 1-0 early on in the first period. Whew, baby. But Matthews comes back and, hey, we fix the power play, then they score on the power play. We fix our penalty kill, and then they score on the power play. Fresh batch of steamies on me from TJ. Love it. All right, end of the first. This game's tied at 1. The special teams working hard on both sides. Power play and shorthanded goal. All right. Shots are pretty even. Game tied at 1. Both defenses are playing strong. Power play Toronto. It's killed off. Lovely. Where's Formenton to terrorize the players? Best penalty kill player ever. And not much time left to go in the second period. And that is it. Oh, let's go! Ovechkin, yeah, finally comes through after scoring 54 goals. He went, I know it's not super long, but we needed a goal big time last game. And we needed one in this one as well. So he went almost 5 periods with nothing, which isn't insane. But, you know, it was time to show up, and he showed up. Thank you very much, Mr. Ovechkin. We're up 2-1 heading into the third period, and he scored that goal extremely late. We kill off Toronto's power play as well. And then Jake DeBrusk puts us up 3-1. 2-goal lead, his first playoff goal as an Ottawa Senator. Alrighty, 2-goal lead with 8 minutes to go. 5 to go, 4 to go, tight. Just play strong, boys. Keep that defense strong, and that'll be a Game 2 dub. Let's go. We are tied up in this series. It is now a best of 5. Ovechkin, 1 goal, 4 hits. Matt Murray bounces back in a big way. We were ready to move him out for Gustafsson. Gave him another chance, and he made 23 saves, and he gets to keep the net. DeBrusk is a playoff god, not dying the season. Yes, not during the season, but we think we are looking forward to more of that, I will say. Lovely. Series tied at 1. Belleville through to the playoffs. What do we got here? We finished 41, 23, and 12 in Belleville. Let me see here. How did the season go down in Belleville? 58 points for Logan Brown. He's up to an 80 overall. And 48 points for Formenton. He's at an 80 overall. So even though he had like a +5, he only got 48 points. Bit surprising. Sanderson, 32. Jeremy Watt, 33. Anybody else we really wanted to see? I don't think so. Defense. This is round number 1, Croissant King. Yeah, that's it. This is going to be Game 3, Round 1. Series is tied at 1. After a tough Game 1 loss, 5-2, we are now, after a 3-1 win, tied up back at home at Canadian Tire Center and ready to take the lead in this series at home in front of the fans. Battle of Ontario. First period, Let's do it. We're coming out hot with the shots, but Toronto, with that early power play, evens it up. That wasn't Michael Pekka. Unfortunately, it was Matthew Pekka. Extended power play for the Leafs. We kill that off again. The power play, the penalty kill has been hot for us. Another power play for the Leafs. Yeah, we can't kill all of them. Who's taking these penalties? Come on. We took four minor penalties in that period. Tkachuk, Mantha, Shabbat, and Foligno. Great. We're lucky they only scored one power play goal. Sheesh. Second period, we're down 1-0. Let's get back in the conversation here, my friends. Mantha, Tkachuk, Stützle, where are you at? There's Thomas Shabbat with the A on his jersey. Beautiful. 2-1, Dougie Hamilton. Back-to-back, the first D pair, scoring 2 goals within 2.5 minutes of each other. Power play Ottawa, and Dylan Gambrell with his second goal of the playoffs. But then Kerfoot comes right back, and we might be heading into the third with a 1-goal lead. That is... No! Pull up Torson, bench them. I'd love to. Derek Ryan, 2 goals in the last 3.5 minutes. And this game is tied at 3. We scored 3 unanswered, but then Toronto scores 2 back-to-back. All right, heading to the third period, shots 21-20 for us, but we are tied 3-3. Final 20 minutes decides who goes up in this series, and we'll try to really take control next game as well. Halfway through the third, nothing coming yet. Power play Ottawa. Doggy, welcome in. And it's a power play goal for Logan Couture right on cue. There you go, Doggy. And then, Derek Ryan, second of the night, ties it up at 4. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's hop in. With just under 2 minutes to go, game tied. Let's go see it. There's Ovi. Hold on. There's Ovi with that C on his chest. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. No, Chillin, we need to score a goal. We need to score a goal. We're not defending a lead. Oh, man. All right, we will... Yeah, we're going to... Hold on. Let me just change the settings here. Does it really change anything if you go to Pro or to Superstar? Let me see here. Let's just... I guess we'll make it 10-minute periods, and we'll go to Superstar. I don't know if that really changes anything. Absolute stud. All right, let's hop into this one, my friends. All right, my friends, in Ottawa at the Canadian Tire Center, game is tied at 4 with 1:57 to go. Nice push off the draw. Here comes Ovi. Okay, just walk in and do what you want, Bello. Just go do whatever you want. No one wants him. Okay, shoot the puck, Ovi, please. Nothing. Oh, no Sabalski. I want to hear you. You know what? We could take out Sabalski. You know what? That is a good idea. I'm sick of Sabalski. I've heard a lot of them. That'll be audio settings. Croissant. Yeah, he's number 10 because H is retired. Volume settings. Do I turn everything off? No, just commentary volume, right? I don't think any of this matters as well. I'll put it back to 3 for Be a Pro. Sabalski is... We've just heard a lot of him. And I can't hear him anyways because he's... my TV's pretty muted. Marner in front, Matthews. Oh, what a pad save, or maybe part of the blocker from Matt Murray. Matthews in front, nobody's there. Exits the zone. Brady Tkachuk pushing through, one-timer, huge chest save from Anderson. It's back the other way, a 2-on-2 rush. Nylander has support from Matthews in front, broken up by Shabbat. In the corner now, gets it up to Tkachuk. It's a 2-on-2 rush cut. Okay, over the blue line, that was weird. Couture gets, okay, a zone presence. No, forget it. Let's just try and keep it in the zone. No, we got a cluster of 5 people. 30 seconds to go. It's Jake the Snake. Gets bulldozed. And now here's Riley. Up to Matthews. Timothy Liljegren. It's a 3-on-2 rush. Timothy Liljegren stops up. Looking for something. Has a little bit of a lane. Oh, can't quite get anything. Now here's Logan Couture. Over to Thomas Shabbat. Possibly one of the last rushes here. Can't get it quite over the red line. Those neutral zone turnovers. Up to Pierre Engvall, over to Johnny T. 10 seconds, he gets thrown into the boards like a ragdoll from Dougie Hamilton. Dougie, Mantha, over to Batherson. Final seconds, in front, scores! With 3 seconds left, and the Senators are up 5-4. Do you believe it? Anthony Mantha, his first of the playoffs, and the Senators are up, and that just may be enough for the win. Off a stick. Let's go! What a goal! Whoo! Little water break here. Whoo, baby! Golazo! Off a stick! And Mantha gets it. I think it's a little bit delayed for most people, because that was maybe a 10-second delay on that goal, but what a finish. Off a stick, lucky bounce, Mantha from Batherson and Hamilton. And that will do it, my friends. The Senators take it at home, and we are up 2-1 in this series. Much better on Superstar? Perfect. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mantha wins the croissant first star of the night. Woo-hoo-hoo. There's what's the name of the Lion mascot again? Love that guy. Maybe refresh your Twitch feed here, your Twitch pages on your computers, because that might fix up the delay. I did that for mine, and it was like a 20-second delay, and it turned into maybe like a 6-second delay. So maybe try doing that. But either way, it is it was a 5-4 win, Spartacat. Thank you. Let's ask who the heck was wearing 40 as a skater. Now we know. Sparty, thank you very much. 31-28 were the shots. Let's see the 3 stars on this one. Dougie Hamilton, 3rd star of the night. 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 hit. Oh, look at that hit on Tavares as well. Bent him into a pretzel. Bent him into a croissant, maybe. Anthony Mantha with a game-winning goal. 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 hits. No, Marlowe's not playing tonight. The game-winning goal past Freddie Anderson. Oh, and who gets 1st star of the night? Let's see it. It's, Derek Ryan. Yeah, okay, 2 goals and an assist. The voice is a little gone. I did a lot of speaking today. Not ideal for taking over from Sobolski. But hey, with a huge 5-4 victory, the Senators are going into game number 4 with a 2-1 lead. Mantha, I guess the star makers in Ottawa decided to put a player on the opposing team 1st star. Switch out Helm and Marlowe. What did I do today? I led the future generations. That's what I did. Won't pass R1. Round 1 for 17 years. Oh my god. We'll see after this year. Might be Habs and Leafs in that 1st round. How does Marlowe fit? He has a terrible 4th line fit. I don't know. Yeah, definitely. It was I got to embrace the crack. So Marlowe would only come into the lineup if it was like, let's say DeBrusque got injured. I'd probably put Marlowe in right there, because putting him on the 4th line would just hurt it, I believe. Let's see what would happen here. -1. Oh, -2 even. Terrible fit. Sorry, Patty. Wow. Good thing, or else people were going to get benched after that one. After those penalties. Christian Wolanin, head coach, can replace him. Whew. All right. Let's do it, my friends. Game 4. Up 2-1 in the series. After that huge game-winning goal from Anthony Mantha, everyone at the Canadian Tire Center went berserks. 1st period. That was very fun. Early power play for the Leafs killed off. Shots are 5-1 at the moment. We got to wake up a little bit here. And Alex Ovechkin, 2nd shot of the night. Doesn't matter the number of shots, matters the amount of goals. But then Malgin comes back and ties it up. Thank you very much, Alex. But we got to keep them out of the net as well, boys. Marlowe definitely deserves. We'll try to fit him in wherever possible. Player coach. There's more than room. There's more for the room than yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he's there for, Hobbsy. More power plays for the Maple Leafs, but thankfully we keep killing them off. I don't know who keeps taking these. We'll check at the end of the period. Halfway through. Malgin, not Malkin. Come on. We're catching up now, thankfully. It's 13-11 in the shots. Don't let them get away too far. And Willie Nee. All right. Heading into the 3rd, we're down 2-1. Who took these penalties? Who's taking these penalties? Ovi, then Batherson. Batherson, delay of game. Bello. Okay, 2-1. Shots are only 15-12. We can get some more offense going here, boys. 12 shots in 40 minutes. There it is. Artem Zub! Let's go. Where's the Zub crew at? Show me the Zub crew in the chat, my friends. Show me the Zub crew. Alex Ovechkin gets another as well. 2nd of the night, and it is 3-2 Senators. Show me the Zub crew. Oh my goodness. Is Alex Ovechkin, is that enough to get the win? Zub with the game-tying goal. Is Ovechkin getting the game-winning goal? And we're through to the final game. I want to say to the game that will try and end it all. We have a chance to finish it off. 3-2 win, and we're up 3-1 in this series. We are through to Game 5 with a fantastic situation on our hands right now. Oh my goodness. Ovi scores twice. Stützle assists twice. Kachuk with 1 assist. Zub gets the game-tying goal, and Ovi that game-winning goal. Oh, man. Awesome sauce. Zub loves to embarrass the Leafs. Crushing Leafs fans' hearts since 2021. Oh, wow. Artem Zub. I'm sorry for the delay here. I'm not sure why there's such a delay. But, I don't know, it's not a massive deal, because there's not a lot of things that I need suggestions for, unless it was line changes. But, yeah, apologies for that. Artem Zub, man. So, just like that, we're up 3-1 in this series. And with a couple of one-goal wins, we can finish this off now. Back at the Scotiabank Arena. Okay, that's good, Legend. To finish this off in 5 games. Let's do it. Let's get this over and done with. Do not let them back in this series for a moment. Oh, okay, great. Beautiful, beautiful. Maybe it's just in my head then. Let's do it. Period number 1, game number 5, round number 1. Oh, man. Lifetime supply of croissants for Zub. We had a 5-on-3 power play. 5-on-4. No! We have 10 shots and nothing going for us. And after a 5-on-3 extended power play, it's Liljegren scores. But thankfully, Mantha comes back to tie this up. Oh, Zub made Riley a top 4D. Changed my mind. Without Arm Zub, Mike Riley wouldn't have gotten a 3rd-round pick. Perhaps, eh? Second period now. Shots are 17-7. We have more shots in that first period than we did through the first 2 periods last game. Power plays for the Leafs. We kill those off. Oh, man. I don't think Tornado's in here, so he's my only mod. Derek Ryan. Somehow he's the only guy scoring in this series. 2-1 Maple Leafs. We're more than doubling their shots. Power play again. My goodness, boys. What's with the penalties? Come on. Look at this. Ovi slashing, Gambrel double minor, high sticking double minor. First period, we didn't take any. Come on. Sorry, I know I'm missing I know I'm missing some messages on the side here. So if I'm missing anything, just say it again. Third period now. We are down by 2, doubling their shots, and on the penalty kill again. Come on. Yeah, where's Tornado Panda at? And Malkin! Dennis Malkin makes it 4-1 for Toronto. Power play for the Leafs now. Again, more power plays for Toronto. You know, we're doing well in the penalty kill, but we can't score shorthanded every night. Come on. Yeah, that's a brutal loss right there. Then Matthews just adds another. That's a brutal loss. Now who took penalties? Kachuk for elbowing. Great job, Brady. Shots were 36-26. 36-26. And we lose 5-1. Freddie Anderson makes 35 saves. What happened over here? Murray. 808 save percentage. Come on, Murray. Man. Is now the time to go to to Gus. Because I wouldn't want to turn to Gus in Game 7, I don't think. Would it be crazy to turn to Gus here in Game 6? Who's not been scoring? Ovi's scoring. Ovi's scoring. That's a tough one. Yeah, come on. Pasquale, welcome in. We need your good energy. Thank you for being here. Pasquale, my favorite Pinguino. To who? Kachuk. Murray again? Okay. That's why I need you guys here to Gus. I need you here to talk me through it. Either tell me, yes, that's good, or no, you're delusional. I need you to help me through here. That's why I have you all signed to the big bucks. Oh, man. I'm just trying to look at the plus minuses here. The third line is killing us a little bit. Probably our best defensive line, but they're not doing super well. Bless up good vibes only. DeBrusque has a goal and 2 assists. Fourth line, decent. Batherson, you're killing me, Batherson. How many penalty minutes do you have? 4 penalty minutes? 6 penalty minutes from Gambrel. He has 2 goals, though. Should I switch Foligno up to the top, to the third line, maybe? -2, 0, 0, -3 from Brandstrom. +1, +1. Have we scored like any goals in the power play? Not much, despite the +5. That's what's killing us a little bit as well. I don't know if it's Marleau time. Do we take out DeBrusque for Marleau? I don't know. He has a goal and 2 assists. No penalty minutes. People are saying Gustafsson in nets. He simulates well. That's true. Matt Murray, 866 save percentage. Gustafsson is notorious for simming well. He came in relief and made 6 saves on 6 shots. In the regular season, he was 8-5-2. He had a 903 save percentage. That's a tough one. Because in real life, I'd keep Murray, probably. But Gustafsson simulates quite well. That's what's tempting me. If we take out DeBrusque, would Marleau keep the +5? Yeah, 903. Keeps a +3. Gives us a +3 on the second line. Yeah, but Boomba, what do you mean stack the lines? Who do we have in the bottom 6 that you'd rather play? If we put Colin White on the second line, Colin White, he has 83, 89 for shooting. DeBrusk has 85, 85 for accuracy. It's like I don't see a big difference. But no, we're not best linesing it. We're keeping it as is. We're keeping it as is. Matt Murray, I'm going to turn to you one more time. If you don't give it to me, I'm going to Gus in Game 7. We got some big wins. We had a tough loss right there. We're playing very well. We had a tough little hiccup right there. But Matt Murray, you have the poise. You've done this before in the playoffs. We're playing well. We're scoring well. I need the defense to crack down. I need the third line to wake up. Vasilevsky got an assist tonight. I want him to be scoring top shelf, TJ. We can do this. At home in front of the fans. Canadian Tire Center. Game 6, round 1. Let's just do it. Nylander. First shot of the night. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. If it was more than that, I'd have to hop in and change him. Okay, through the first period, we are out shooting Toronto 12-6. 12-6. I'm really hoping for the poise to come through on Matt Murray despite that first goal. The offense is there. 12-6 at the shots. Only down 1-0. Second period. Ovi, Timmy, Brady maybe. Power play. You need to wake up in the power play, boys. Power play again. Second. Come on. Let's go. Still 5 minutes left. We just tied up before the third. Oh, man. Okay, shots are now 20-15. Murray's made 14 consecutive saves. We're down 1-0, heading into the third period. The shots are there. We're getting through the defense. Power play 1. Despite having a +5 on the power play, we're seeing nothing from them. So we're going to be changing the power play, I suppose. Ovi, Couture, Mantha, I like that. I like that. We'll change up the power play if we go into the game, especially. But Pius Suter scores in the first shot of the period. 2-0 Toronto. Ottawa power play, please. These power plays. Power play for Toronto now. We kill it off, thankfully. Down 2-0. We're going to have to hop in here. Yeah, let's hop in. 6:41 to go. Let's hop into the game. We'll make some line changes as well. It's okay, we're not done yet. We're going to make some line changes here. Go to coach mode and make some changes. So in-game, we're going to try to switch things up. We will try to put Colin White on that second line. Everyone wants Colin White in the top 6. There you go. Colin White's in the top 6. There we go. Second line defense. I think we can keep defense as is. Special teams is what we want to fix here. So we said Ovechkin, Couture, Mantha is what we're going to do. Timmy and Tkachuk are not doing it for us. Yeah, that's what we'll do. DeBrusk, Stützle, Tkachuk on the second unit. All right, there we go, my friends. Those are the changes. We're down by 2 with 6:43 to go here in the third period. Still time left. We can do this. Hall over to over to Willie Nylander. He skates all the way back to his own zone. Gives it to Tavares. They want to play in their own zone. That's fun. And we have 2 people on the... Come on, don't let them out of the zone. They want to play like that, don't let them out. Yeah, but... Legend, you raise a good point. Well, wait, if we get a power play, I'll go in and fix it again. I don't want to take another pause. 5:53 left in the third. That's a save by Murray, and he'll hang on. Logan Couture, 5 points through the playoffs. He's leading the way. Yeah. It's a disease. Got to be careful. Defensive zone face-off for Timmy, and Matthews wins it. Liljegren, one-timer stopped by Murray. Great stuff right there. Now here's a breakout opportunity. It's Brady across to Alexander Ovechkin. Ovi, I can't even through the neutral zone. Just into the zone. Don't let those sticks poke them away. In front, Martin is going to break it up, and I'll bring it back to the Ottawa zone. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Just let him walk in. Yeah, thank you, Shabbat, for finally breaking it up. Here we go. Shabbat leading the charge. He's going to stop up, look for some options. Good, good. Tkachuk's going to get hit hard, and that's a... offside. I thought it was a power play. Huge hit, and we go offside. Oh, man. Yeah, get it. Yeah, shout out for Anderson. Shout out for Anderson. Matthew Couture White on here on the second line. Where's Connor Brown out here, eh? Face-off win from the Leafs once again. Derek Ryan somehow simulating like a god out here. A deity. Mikheyev can't get it through traffic. Backhand just. I think Murray might have gotten a piece of that. Kerfoot now in the corner. Gets it back to the point. It's Morgan Rielly. Rielly to Liljegren. Nice blocker save from Murray. Pinned behind the net now. Derek Ryan. And Mikheyev comes in to fish it. But the Senators are leading the charge out the other way now. Now here's a chance setting up. Oh my goodness. He got like clothesline there. Morgan Rielly and Mikheyev, nothing. We can't set up anything in the zone here. Kerfoot to Derek Ryan, who's loose, and Matt Murray stands tall. Gets it out and doesn't want to hold on for the whistle. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Get the... Perfect. Into the zone. These poke checks. Don't let yourself get board pinned. And Toronto fishes it out. Wonderful. We need the flying V out here. Yeah. Alex Kerfoot. Come on, poke check them like they're poke checking us. Glove save from Murray, and now he's going to hang on. Okay, let's get the third line out here with the third D pairing. We're going to go normal face-off, strategy, overload. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. Face-off win again by Matthews. Hall, Matthews, they're moving it around in the offensive zone. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the timeout because I really want the lines to be gassed. Actually, and yeah, now, yeah, there we go. Now, for an offside. Actually, how are the lines looking right now? Actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do, Croissant King. I want to put the first line out now, juice them a bit more, and then when they're really tired, then I'm going to take the timeout probably on the next whistle. That was just a quick little breather for them. Alright, face-off win. Wonderful. Shabbat. Back to Dougie. Come on, Stützle. Setting up something in the zone. Thank you. Put it on net. Oh, a little weak backhand stop by Freddie. Hall's going to let him hang on to it. Okay, so now it's time to pull the goalie, I believe, my friends. We have an offensive zone face-off. Down by 2 with 2 minutes to go. I'm not going to call a timeout yet because I really want to wait till they're more tired and just juice that later on. Probably next whistle, actually. Well, next whistle. Probably within 30 seconds, I'd say. So, empty net now for the face-off. We'll go aggressive on the face-off or defensive. Bah, we'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. I believe in them. There we go. Face-off win. Let's go. Ovi. Oh, good angle. Trickling. Where is it? Anderson has it. What? Oh my goodness. Let me see that again. No, I didn't do the timeout. Oh my goodness. Ovi from no angle. Boys. And Anderson just kind of sits on it. Oh my goodness. Jimmy Stoots right in the net. Okay, we'll go defensive face-off. That's what you're saying? Okay, we'll try the defensive face-off. Okay, let's try it again. Goalie's still pulled. We still have a little bit of energy, so I'm not going to take the timeout just yet. Let's win it again. No, Matthews wins it back to Muzzin. Over to Dennis Malkin. Deeks nobody that gets through. Just, yeah, let him come through and shoot. Goes just wide. Crazy physics right there. Okay, another opportunity with a minute and a half to go. No, just let him poke check. Malgin's going to dump it in. Just let them waste our time. No problem. Dougie Hamilton. Let's go. There's Brady. Come on, Brady. Put it on net. Don't get board pinned. In front. Nobody's there. Ovi. Oh, Tavares is going to carry it out. And yeah, just let him walk in. It's going to be tight to try and get 2 goals in under a minute. I need them to skate up. Second line's burnt. We need a timeout. Matthews. Over to Justin Hall. Nylander. Wide again. Yeah, we need a power play, we need a whistle, we need something. Here's Colin White. Trying to skate through everybody. At least that's a shot. Anderson's going to hang on. No, he won't. Last second he passes it out. Marner, don't let him out. 2 guys are on him in the corner. He gets out easily. Yeah, let him walk in and shoot. There you go. That's what you want to do when you're defending an empty net. Let him walk in and shoot. Game 7. Shots 34 to whatever. From up 3-1. We're going to Game 7. I think we have to go Gustafsson now. Would it be absolutely crazy to call up Brown or Formenton? What do their lines fit like? Brownie fits. He fits okay. Formenton fits that first line perfectly. Because Belleville has their own thing going on, right? But if we call up Alex Formenton, could he play fourth line? He's a third line checking forward. He could play fourth line. Wouldn't give it and probably give it a 0. Logan Brown. I think our centers are okay with Gambrel and Foligno. I think I'm okay with the centers. Plus, he only has 70 faceoffs. We'll be over the limit. I'd have to call up Formenton and send down Senyshyn. Who Senyshyn simulates quite well also. In the games that he played this season, he had 2 goals in 4 games and was a +3. So, let's keep that in mind. We still be over the limit? No, I'll send him down. There we go, no waivers, okay. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try Formenton on that fourth line over Darren Helm. Maybe even on the third line if Batherson, we move Batherson out. 1 assist now. Okay, let's put Batherson third line. And we could try either Marleau or Formenton. Marleau with 85 poise, Formenton 76. Maybe Marleau or Marleau over DeBrusk even. Formenton gives it a -1. What if Marleau goes in the third line? Marleau third line still a -1. Gambrel could go third line center though. Gambrel, Marleau, White, or Gambrel, Formenton, and White. DeBrusk 1 goal, 2 assists, +2. Couture goal and 4 assists. Mantha 2 goals, 2 assists. We need a better sniper than DeBrusk right now. We could go Marleau. Mr. Game 7, Patrick Marleau, perhaps. Formenton gives it a +3. So pretty much it comes down to Formenton or Marleau. So I'm going to keep the rest as is, I think. Batherson on that fourth line. Josh Norris hasn't done anything for me. Get Marleau in there. He has the experience. That's what I'm leaning. -3, -2, -2, -4, 1, and 1. I might try going back to the +1, +5 that worked so well in the regular season. And for goaltending, it'll be Philip Gustafsson getting the start. So, you know what? I'll send Formenton back down. Sorry, Formenton. It was a quick call-up. You're back down. Yeah, power play 1. Thank you, Mr. Croissant King. Much appreciated. I was probably about to forget. Big Goosey Gus, of course. We said Ovi, Couture, Mantha. And then Brandstrom has no points. Dougie has a goal and 2 assists, so we'll put Shabbat. And you know what? It helps the second unit, so +3, +3 on those units. DeBrusk, I'm tempted to put Marleau on the power play as well, but I gotta... I don't know. Colin White, no goals and 2 assists. Did he do anything on the power play all season even? He had 6 power play points all season. What did DeBrusk do on the power play? 3 power play points. Okay, what if I put DeBrusk at the point and I put Marleau over White? That wouldn't be bad. Okay, let's try that then. Alrighty, my friends. It is time for Game 7 action. All out on Marleau. He's well rested and he's ready to go at Scotiabank Arena. We were up 3-1. We're now tied 3-3. If we win this and go through, it is water under the bridge. We never even have to think about it again. Gus, get us the win. Marleau, get us the goals. Chillin, you want me to mute you? Is that what you're asking for? I'll do it for if that's what you're asking me. We've had good performances. Logan Couture, 5 points. Yes, all right, Chillin, I'll give you the mute. Couture's coming through, but there are some others that are not. We need some support from guys like Brady Tkachuk. We need support from Eric Brandstrom. All right, Chillin, you're muted. Showtime. In Toronto, Battle of Ontario, Game 7, Round 1, Year 2. Come on, simulate. Thank you very much, these menus. First period. Gus, I need you to show up big time. I'm sitting on the edge of my chair now. Let's go. Early power play. Come on, early power play. We need the special teams to come through. Halfway through the first. And it's Timmy Stützle. Thank you. 1-0 and 2-0 Ovechkin. Okay, early 2-0 lead. Look at the shots. Look at the shots. It's 18-3. We're killing the Leafs out here. Oh, but then Riley comes back and it ends up all that just for a 2-goal lead. Not bad at all. Timmy scores twice. 2 from Timmy, 1 from Ovi. Riley scores with 3 minutes to go. And the shots are tripled. 18-6. And that also means a tripling in the goals. 3-1 is the score. Second period. All right, all right, all right. Come on, Gus. I need you to stand taller than that. The goal scoring is here, but we need you to stand tall. Timmy's looking for that hat trick. That's very true. Halfway through the second period, nothing coming. We're still doubling their shots, 24-12. No scoring, though, as both goalies have woken up a little bit here. And we will head into the third period still with that 2-goal lead. Shots are currently 27-16. Gus has 15 saves. Freddie has 24. Muting Slim seems to work well for the team. We're up by 2. Boys, it's the last 20 minutes. When's the last time the Senators won a playoff round? This is 2022. What has it been, like 7 years? Actually, I don't think that long. Third period. Let's go. Sorry. ×8 speed. There we go. Let's go, boys. We need some insurance. Power play. Give me that power play insurance. Croissant King. He fixed the power play. It's an extended power. We're at 39 shots. We can't get anything through. Logan Couture, thank you. 4-1 power play goal. He got promoted to the... Brady Tkachuk. We called him. We called for him, and it comes. 2 power play goals in 3 minutes. And with 50 shots... We are through to the second round with a Game 7 victory against the Ottawa Senators. We did it, boys. We did it. 5-1 the final. We outshot them 49-19. 49-19. Logan Couture on the power play. Chicken wings for everyone at the Casual Sport. Hey, welcome aboard, Wes. Great timing. 49 shots in regulation. Poor Freddie Anderson. Brady Tkachuk finally shows up. Couture scoring on the first power play unit. Oh my goodness. I'll unmute Slim, but I think I might have to mute him for games from now on. 2 goals and 2 assists from Timmy. 1 goal, 3 assists from Brady Tkachuk. When he gets called out and he shows up. He has the A on his jersey for a reason. And the captain, Alex Ovechkin, 1 goal and 2 assists. The mute trap worked, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ottawa Senators are through to the second round with a Game 7 victory against the Toronto Maple Leafs and will be facing the Buffalo Sabres. Wow, it doesn't get harder than this. We're the 4th place team facing the 3rd place team in round number 1. And then in round number 2, we face the best team in the NHL. Sorry, the 2nd best. So we're the 4th best team in the NHL. Round 1, we play 3rd best. Round 2, we play 2nd best. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, the Sabres. They're 53-21-8. Boy, oh boy. That's going to be tough. The Buffalo Sabres. Let's check out the stats here one more time. Philip Gustafsson. He came through for us in Game 7. Gus. He has a 960 save percentage. 24 saves on 25 shots between his 2 appearances. Matt Murray, unfortunately, not quite up to snuff, but he'll still be around. Timmy, 8-7. Ovi, 4 goals and 6 points. Had to be the Leafs fans. That's true, eh, TJ? Had to be the Leafs fans. Somebody call up Corey for this playoff round. Logan Couture with 6. Tkachuk, 6. Dougie, 5. Mantha Shabbat, 4. And what did Patrick Marleau do in that game? He had 5 shots out of those 49. Look, that's quite a night. 5 shots out of 49. An even plus-minus. Played 20 minutes and 48 seconds. 1 hit. 1 giveaway. 4 takeaways. Okay, look at you, Patty Marleau. Oh, man. Slim with 5 separate logins. Yeah, we're going to continue with Marleau. I think we'll continue the lines just like this. Because even if we don't score 5 goals, we still had a lot of offensive output. So we're at 30 people. My goodness. So welcome everyone to the stream at the moment. As we just beat the Toronto Maple Leafs in 7 games, I'll just throw it out there. Here on Twitch, we are streaming twice a week on Monday and Thursday nights, but the real bread and butter is over on the YouTube channel. If you want to join that, if you want to check that out, it is here on the Twitch page. You click on Lieutenant Commander Data himself. I'm seeing 31 for me, 30 for here right now. So if you want to see more franchise mode, MLB franchise mode, career simulations, whatever else, we do it all. Down to 23 already. But anyways, we do it all over there, and we would love to have you join in on the action. Yeah, maybe it was 23 all along. To go down 7 right away, that was weird. But hey, whether you're new or not, get on the Discord server, join the community. It is a blast. It is fun. It is wholesome. It is fantastic. And it would be just that much better with you on board. So let's check out the lines for the Buffalo Sabres heading into round number 2. They have a very good team. So Taylor Hall, Jack Eichel, Victor Olofsson on the first line. The show, like, when does it actually come out? It came out today, right? But I have to. The next episode of the Oakland series is going to be on Monday, I believe. Monday. I mean, yeah, I'm aiming for Monday. Thompson, Cousins, Eric Stahl on the second line. Kubalik, Gergensons, Okposo. Look at that. Okposo 76 overall on the third line. And then Curtis Lazar at a 77. Joe Thornton, 42 years of age on the fourth line. And then Casey Middlestat buried at fourth line left wing. Alrighty. Defense, it's Dahlin and Ristolainen, Yoki Haru and Nemeth, Bryson and Miller. You give us an update? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now we're at 28. Well, whoever's here, welcome. Jeff Skinner, is he here? He's here. He's scratched. 79 overall. Jeff Skinner. What did he do? He had a 14-point season in 61 games. Pretty realistic. And a plus 19. Hey. Ryan Murray currently injured. And even Alex Galchenyuk's out here at 79. Man, thanks to everybody. That's true, eh? It's Patrick Marleau versus Joe Thornton here. This is going to be quite the matchup. So Eichel, they played he only had 2 assists in 6 games. Hall had 4 points, 4 from Olofsson, 1 from Thompson, only 2 from Cousins. Who scored the goals? Not a lot of goal scoring from the Buffalo Sabres in that first round. Yeah, that was not a lot. That was a low-scoring series. Sorry, I didn't check out their goalie. So it must have been a defensive series. Goaltender. Is it Linus Ullmark in there? Let's see. No, it's Pekka Rinne. Really? Yeah. Oh my goodness. 949. 949 save percentage and a 1.18 goals against. 2 shutouts in his 4 wins. Sheesh. Pekka Rinne backed up by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. That's quite the goaltending that's quite the performance from Pekka Rinne, pulling out some of that 2016 magic out of here. Sheesh. So we're going to keep the lines as they are. The only thing we're going to change is make sure Gustafsson is starting round number 2, and that's pretty much it. Let's do it. Let's just hop straight into it. Round 2, year 2, game 1 at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo. Hall just scored in real life for Boston. Hey, good for him. Let's do it. I'm going to start simming a little bit quicker because we got to get through these games. So let's just sim the first period right off the bat. 1-1. Brady Tkachuk on the power play, and then Dominic Kubalik with 45 seconds left. This game is tied at 1. Second period now, Victor Olofsson scores early on the power play. Anything else coming from early on in the second period? Yes, it's Timmy tying this game up at 2. Thank you very much, Mr. Stutzla. He is showing up these last couple games. We'll send the rest of the second period, and then it's Ovechkin putting us ahead 3-2 with under 2.5 to go in the second period. We are now heading into the third, being outshot by 4, but up by 1. Not Timmy, Jimmy. And then Dylan Gambrell, thank you. Part of that Logan Couture trade. Maybe some people thought he was just a toss-in, but he's been really good for us. Jack Eichel scores to bring Buffalo back within 1. Is that his first goal of the whole playoffs? Yes, it is. His first goal of the whole playoffs coming there. 4-3, 1-goal lead, slim lead, power play is cut short, or at least killed off, and that is enough for the 1-goal victory. Dylan Gambrell gets the game winner, 3 goals on 31 shots. Philip Gustafsson stands tall, and with 1 goal, 2 assists from Brady, a goal and assist from Ovi, and a goal and assist from Jimmy, we get the 4-3 victory in game number 1. The 10-minute timeout is done for chillin'. Might have to put you back. But, because, okay, at least you're supporting us. But there was good luck there. Eating it up, Croissant King. Eating it up. Actually, I want to see who Buffalo beat as well in round number 1. Year 1 Stanley Cup, I'll check that in a second as well. It was, they beat the Islanders in 6. Can I see? No, we can't even click on the awards? What? Year number 1 Stanley Cup. I will find it. Oh my goodness, take a pause here. Doggy Matthews with the donation. Follow to this man. He is so underrated with a massive $25 dono. Doggy, my friend, you are a legend. The best dog in the entire dog park is Doggy Matthews. I'm going to give you that role in the Discord server at the very least ASAP. Thank you very much, my friend. And everyone give a big thank you to Doggy. Big legendary thank you. Doggy the GOAT. While I just pull up who won last year in the playoffs. Year number 1, the Avalanche beat the Flyers in 6 games to win the Stanley Cup. KeyBank Center, Game 2, Round 2. How much? Well, I think the card itself is maybe... It's between maybe like, is it like 230, something like that? I'd have to check where we are, how close we are. But I think it's over 200, I believe. So we're saving up. All right, let's do it. First period of Game 2, and Logan Couture comes through early, and then Josh Norris, there he is. His first goal of the playoffs. Thank you very much, Mr. Norris. And we're up 2-0 here in the first period. It wouldn't go through on Monday. Oh, really? That's weird. Huh, you don't need a PayPal account or anything. That's weird, because a lot of other people... Hey, Logan Couture, second of the night. A lot of other people have had success with it, Narf. So I wouldn't be able to tell you what exactly the issue is. But either way, it's now 3-0. Logan Couture has 2 on the night. And actually 3 more goals in the last few minutes there. As Eichel scores on the power play. Miller scores 30 seconds later. But then the hat trick from Logan Couture with 17 seconds left. I put out a tweet. Was it maybe last year, the year before, or something like that? I said, I will draft Logan Couture in every playoff pool for the rest of my life. And I think this is why. This man shows up in the playoffs. That is a hat trick in game number 2 through 40 minutes for Logan Couture. And we're up by 2, 4-2 at the moment. Third period now. Shots are 23-23, tied 3 minutes in. Still holding on to that 2-goal lead. Power play Buffalo killed off. Power play Ottawa now killed off once again. Trading some special teams action. And then Colin White puts us up by 3 as it is now 5-2. And I think that will be enough to take both games from the KeyBank Center. We're headed back to Ottawa with a 2-0... Oh, I forgot the 3 stars, sorry. With a 2-0 series lead. But Logan Couture, easily the first star of the game with the hat trick. Very well done for Mr. Couture. Very excited to see that. So let's just keep on rolling. Just keep on rolling. Oh, you know what? Was Gus in nets? Was Gus in nets for that last one? Did I forget to put him in? No, I think Gus was in nets. Yeah, Gus was in nets. Very well done. Good stuff. Because he had 3 appearances now. All right. Let's do it. Next is Game 3 at the Canadian Tire Center. Back at home. Thank you very much, Doggy. Take your time, though. That's more than enough. You don't need to feel... No pressure at all. It's already more than your fair share. Thank you very much. First period at home, and it's Logan Couture again, putting us up 1-0. Yeah, I'll turn off the auto goalie rotate after this one. Logan Couture is a playoff beast. Chillin'? Okay, I got you, Chillin'. Timeout. There we go. Beautiful. All right, second period, 3-0. It's Colin White, and then thank you for showing up to the party. Jake DeBrusk with his first goal since what, like game 1 or 2 of the first round? Mark, you've done more than enough as well. You've done more than your fair share. Oh boy, it is 3-0 heading into the third. Shots are only 16 to 15 for Buffalo, but we're up by 3. 4-0 Dylan Gambrell. Yeah, I think we have this one. Buffalo, these guys won the Eastern Conference. They were 1 point out from winning the President's Trophy. Patty Marleau, his first playoff goal as a Senator. Gambrell, second of the night. Timmy scores another. Open the floodgates. Open the floodgates. 7-0 Ottawa. 8-0 Marleau, second of the night. Oh my goodness. Buffalo just falling apart. I don't know what happened to that matchup with the Islanders, but 8-0, a 28 save shutout from Philip Gustafsson. 1 goal, 2 assists for Colin White. 2 goals, 1 assist for Dylan Gambrell. Who else is showing up out here? Somebody call Corey. 3 points from all 3 of these guys. 2 from Timmy. 2 goals from Marleau. Who didn't get a point out here? There was some guy. Oh, really, the first line. Well, just Kachuk on the first line. Kachuk, Mantha. Surprisingly. But hey, we will take that 8-0 victory. Thank you very much. Who was the worst on the Sabres tonight? Worst plus minus on the Sabres tonight was Stahl, Olsen, Eichel with all -4s. This is the only time I like seeing a sea of red. I've seen a big sea of red recently in the stocks, but we'll survive. Wow, what a victory. What a victory. Goaltending. Gustafson back to starter, and we're going to put auto-rotate goalies coming off. There we go. Auto-rotate goalies off. We have to remember to turn them back on for the start of next season. Okay, here we go. Buffalo Sabres, we're at home. Game 4 at the Canadian Tire Center, looking to sweep out the Sabres on home ice. Prediction. Sorry, what was your prediction, Legend? It got lost in the messages here. First period against the Sabres in game number 4, 2-0. 2-0. Ovechkin on the power play, and get the Zub crew out, everybody. Get the brooms out. Zub's coming with his brooms, and it is 2-0 Senators early in this game. Second period now, 3-0. Logan Couture. The power play is finally clicking. Oh, yes. Up, and then Patty Marleau makes it 4. They're done. It's over. Get the brooms out. We're calling it a day. Get the brooms out. The Senators have taken down the Buffalo Sabres, the best team in the Eastern Conference, taken down in 4 games by Ottawa. We're through to the Eastern Conference Finals. And oh my goodness, back-to-back shutouts from Philip Gustafson. How is he doing this? Gus the Bus. Sabres got by with defense in round 1. Ain't going to work again. Massive sweep. Sorry, Jumbo. We had to do it. But we had to get the brooms out. 3 shutouts in 4... Really? 3 shutouts in 4 games? Is it? No, I don't think so. But Gustafson, 25 saves. Back-to-back shutouts. That is poise. That is showing up. That's what that is. Artem Zub gets 3rd star of the game, and Alex Ovechkin with 1 goal and 2 assists. Gotta go. I watched the stream. Okay, doggy. Thanks for being here. Thanks again for the donation. I'll give you your role later on. Thomas Chabot, sore knee. See you later, doggy. Thank you for spending the time. Sore knee for Chabot. That's not good. For the Wild, I don't know. I don't know. So we'll try... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the second unit on the first unit. Give them the +5. Brandstrom can play with... we'll have to send somebody in here. Defense, we can call it Madison Bowie or Mike Riley. Ooh, or even Mark Method. Well, it would probably make the most sense to call up Method, actually, if we're playing a defensive defenseman with Brandstrom. Bowie, how's he doing in the playoffs? 1 goal in 8 games. Mike Riley. Love big Mike. I want to get Mike Riley a cup. Method as well, a beauty. Yeah, Method's just a fan favorite out there. We can't say no, I don't think. 2 votes for Method, 1 for Riley. I know it's more for the player types, TJ, because Riley as a 2-way forward won't help the chemistry. But if I put Brandstrom, who's an offensive defenseman, with Method, no CC unfortunately, who's a defensive defenseman, should be good chemistry. Oh, what? Oh, because Brandstrom doesn't have a good fit. But in theory, like put him with Hamilton, it's a +1, you see? So maybe Method doesn't help that much. But everyone likes him, so I guess he'll be the guy. Let's move up Zub and have Method play on the 3rd pair with Savard. And yeah, that'll be all we do. No need to touch anything else. Extra attacker can be Ovi and Mantha. Special teams. Method not going on special teams. I'm going to put... maybe I'll bring Brandstrom back. Brandstrom go back to the 1st unit. 2nd unit. Zub power play? Question mark? Options, Gambro, Foligno. Player types aren't great. So, you know what? Why the heck not? Artem Zub. Power play time, Artem. Get out there. He has 2 goals in the playoffs. Let's see what he got. Everyone's loving Artem. So, ooh, yikes. That's actually a bit of a lengthy injury. I didn't notice where we were in the on the calendar. He's out until, didn't it say like May 17th? That's a while away. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt without Thomas Chabot in the lineup. Ay. That's going to be a couple of weeks. Hopefully the other series go long and we can get as much downtime as possible. But let's start simulating. So that's a massive sweep. Back-to-back shutouts. What a series, man. The Sabres we wiped the floor with them. And in round number 3, the Eastern Conference Finals... we're either facing the Carolina Hurricanes or the Philadelphia Flyers, who the Flyers were in the Stanley Cup Finals last year, but no, they got eliminated. And we'll be facing the Carolina Hurricanes in round number 2. It's funny. In the Be a Pro series, we faced Toronto, we won, and now we're facing Carolina. And now over here we beat Toronto, then we beat Buffalo, and now we're facing Carolina. Was it the 7th? Okay, thank you. I thought either it's the 7th or the 17th. I really hope it's the 7th. It was only, yeah, you know what? It was only a sore knee. So, yeah, it's even a playable injury. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Hobbsy. Thank you very much. So we don't need to worry about that because he will be back for what? Game 2, fully healed game 2. 6 games, full shutout series on both ends. And Marty Turco. Whoa! Sens in 4 says Legend. Ottawa in 6 says JK. Oh, there he is. Rally. And beautiful. Timeout. Eric Stahl, 4 goals, 7 assists. Lovely. Yeah, Shabbat, it's a playable injury for Shabbat. But he won't be fully healed until game 2. So we'll roll without him in game 2. Let's see the Hurricanes lines now. Let's see what got them here to the Eastern Conference Finals. Carolina Hurricanes. So Teravainen, Aho, Sveshnikov, legends out here. 13 points in 13 games for Sveshnikov. Aho, 6 goals, 7 assists. Teravainen, 11 points as well. And sometimes it seems small, but that's likely because, yeah, that's exactly why, Hobbsy. Brock Nelson on the second line has 14 points in 13 games. Martin Necas has 9 points in 8 games. Niederreiter has 8 points in 13 games. You got Hosang, Trocheck, and Jordan Stahl. It's quite a third line right there. That's a beautiful third line. Then you got Grimaldi, Grant, and Fogel on the fourth. That's a solid fourth line, and they're scoring as well. Defensively, yeah, I like it. I like it defensively. You got Slavin, who's only 1 goal, 1 assist, but a +3. Brett Pesce, 2 goals, 3 assists, even plus-minus. Kevon Miller, +4. Hampus Lindholm, 9 points from him. We were thinking about getting Hampus Lindholm at the deadline, but he ended up going to Carolina, and now we see him against us. Jake Bean, 5 assists, but a -6. Hayden Fleury, -7. Okay, we got to take advantage of that third defensive pair. Goaltending, it's Peter Mrazek at an 85 overall. Oh, 891 save percentage. Could we take advantage of him? Well, you know, watch him go off, right? But Pekka Rinne, who was doing amazing, did terrible against us, so tough to say. 8-4-1 is his record. 1 shutout, 891 save percentage, 3.29 goals against. Laurent Brossoit played 1 game, had 1 shot against, and made 1 save. Scratched is Brady Shea and Jake Gardiner, 2 good defensemen, 83 and 82 there, and even Slater Cuckoo. All right, so the team is very solid. They score well, but we got to expose their defense, it seems like. Their plus-minuses are not great. What was their path? It's Edmonton and Dallas in the Stanley Cup Finals in the West, by the way. What was their path? They beat the Penguins in 7, and then they beat the Flyers in 6. Gotcha. All right, my friends. It is game number 1 of round number 3 at the Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa. Ovi, captain, my captain, do your thing. Let's go. Eastern Conference Finals. First period, 0-0. Shots 11-8 for the Hurricanes. So that's how you it is how you pronounce it. Oilers Sens in the finals. Ooh, who knows? Let's get through this one first. So Teravainen scores on the power play, but then Jake DeBrusk ties it right back up. Second period ends 2-1 Ottawa. Alex Ovechkin puts us ahead. Shots are 26-16. My goodness. But it's 2-1 Ottawa. Gus is standing tall. 2-1, 5 minutes into the third. It remains. We definitely need to get some insurance here. Power play Hurricanes. Oh, it's an extended power play. Very extended power play. We kill all of it off. How is he doing this? Shots are 39-21. You're kidding me. The Senators win 2-1. Philip Gustafsson makes 43 saves on 44 shots. Give this man the Conn Smythe. Even if we lose in 5 games, give him the Conn Smythe. 2 goals on 22 shots for Ottawa. Gus for MVP. I'm really considering him for the Minnesota Wild series now. 43 save performance. Ovi with the goal. Was that the game-winning goal? I think it was. And DeBrusk with that first. Yeah, he tied it up, and then Ovi got the go-ahead. Oh, wow. Murray traded for a 7th. Forget about him. And Gus all the way. Whew. 2-1 is the score. Name on PayPal. Can't find you. Or email to send donation to. If you need an email to send a donation to, that's the email. If you want to send, if it's asking you for an email. Yeah, that was an amazing performance. Yeah, is 977 good? I think so. And Shabbat should be back in the lineup tonight. Yes, he is. Gustafsson, who? Oh, boy. Artem doing well. Okay. And Mathot, 2 penalty minutes. Classic. Mathot, you're out of here, unfortunately. I need Shabbat back in the lineup. And there we go. There we go. How are those numbers looking right now? 967 save percentage through 6 appearances. Game 2, we're still at home in front of those fans. We're giving them a show here in Ottawa. Let's do it. First period of game number 2. Aho scores early on the power play. Who took that early penalty and gave up that goal? Who took it? Thomas Chabot. Welcome back. Take a 2 minutes for holding. Second period. Oh, sorry. First period. 1-1. Anthony Mantha. Let's go. Been a while since we've seen him score. 1-1 game. Beautiful. Second period. No scoring. Heading into the third. Shots are 24-22 for Carolina. Do not leave Gustafsson out to dry tonight, my friends. We need to score some goals. Timmy? Oh! He answers the call on cue within a second. And then Ovi puts us up by 2. Oh, that's like the reverse of the X-Tech jinx. Oh my goodness. Called it. Up by... Okay, hold on. Niederreiter coming back here. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, and it's 3-2. Eric Brandstrom? I don't know. And okay, we'll take the 3-2 victory. I was hoping for an empty netter from Brandstrom. 3-2 victory. Shots ended 31-31 in the end, but we take it 3-2. Game-winning goal from Alex Ovechkin, and another win for Gustafsson. 29 saves. David Savard with 2 assists. Obi with the goal and the assist. Oh my goodness, I'm getting pumped out here. I gotta tell the whole world. If we go to the Cup Final, I gotta at everyone in the Discord. This is insane. Put Murray in next game. No. We can't. We can't do that. I don't think. Should we? I don't know. He's too hot to bench right now. I don't think that makes sense. Yeah, Kickman. Yes, Shabbat is back from injury. He's back in the lineup. We're going to PNC Arena now in Carolina. No, yeah, I think Gus is the way. It is scary to think that an injury could come, but he's just too hot to bench. We can't do that. He's just too good. Gus for the Cup. Jimmy for the Smythe. I don't know. I think Gus has my Conn Smythe vote right now. 15 points, 8 goals from Ovi right now. This is just bonkers. Let's go. Game 3. We're on what? We're on a 7-game winning streak at the moment. Game 3, round 3 against the Hurricanes. Oilers and Stars are tied at 1 in their series. Gus in every franchise mode forever. Let's go. First period, 1-0 Hurricanes. Josh Ho-Sang. Shots 12-6 for the Hurricanes there. All right. Second period, 3-0. All right. Teravainen scores. Yeah, I know, but we got to get to the finals as well, you know? Gus could get injured, but we also... for the finals, but we can't risk not getting to the finals. 3 goals on 25 shots, 2 from Teravainen there. Understandable. What is not understandable is no goals for us and only 14 shots. Let's go. Let's wake up, boys. We still have a chance here in the third period. Let's start scoring early. Let's go. I'm looking at you, Jake. Lead the charge. Oh my goodness. Almost called it again. Timmy brings us within 2. But will that be enough to spark the team? We only have, 4-1. Not going to happen. That's not going to happen. All right, we'll take an L. Got to take an L. Hey, 2 more goals. Shabbat scores, and then Ho-Sang empty netter. We drop it 5-2 in the end. Shots were 34-24 for the Hurricanes. Yeah, they're going to show up. They got to fight. They wanted to fight, and they came and they conquered for today. You know, got to give it to them. They weren't just going to lie down and let us do it. No, now it's a 2-1 series. If I put Murray in and we lose, and it's a 2-2 series, and then who knows what can happen when it's a tie series? No, I'm not gonna put Murray in right now. If we were up 3-0, I'd think about putting Murray in. But at 2-1 series, it's too risky right now to put Murray in, unless Gus were to fall apart. I don't know how much fatigue really matters in the video game world, and that's like an honest thing from me. I'm not sure how much it really matters. 949 save percentage for Gus, 1.53 goals against. Murray, 887. I think we're going to stick with Gus. I'm not going to touch anything for the lines at all. It was a tough 5-2 L, but I'm okay with it. I think there was some flashes of brilliance at the end. Let's try and transfer that into game number 4. As we're still on the road, now the Hurricanes, they have all their fans behind them. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it back to Ottawa with a 3-1 lead. Do not let them back in this series. First period, 1-0, Timmy on the power play. Who do you think you are? I am. That's what Gus is saying right now. Who do you think you are? I am. Second period, 2-1. Schvesh ties it up, but then DeBrusk on the power play. 2-1 Senators. Shots 18-14 in our favor heading into the third period. Power play for the Senators early in the third. And let's go. Logan Couture on the power play. And then Josh Norris. 3-goal lead. 3-goal lead. Shots are 24-14. Jimmy is elite, my man. Ho-Sang scores on the power play to bring the Hurricanes within 2. Still a lot of hockey left to go. 5 minutes to be played. We have a 2-goal lead. Shots 28-18. Minute and a half left. And that'll be enough to take a 3-1 series lead. Whoo! Huge 4-2 win. Gus bounces back. DeBrusk a goal and assist. Brock Nelson gets first star. Okay. Pete Weber. There we go. Somebody caught up. Thank you very much. What? What? Oh my goodness. Ovi done for the postseason. Unless it's like Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals. Marlowe line 1? Maybe. We're going to have to think about some changes here big time. We're up 3-1 in the series, but Ovi's gone. Alright, Slim, thank you. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we're going to make some line changes for sure. Has to have Ovi and an ambulance. No, it can't. No, that would spoil it a bit too much, unfortunately. Marlowe does give it a +5 on the first line. And he has 5 points. And yeah, Marlowe first line, no question, I think. Who comes in on that second line, though? Do we go DeBrusk back on the second line? Going to get some banana bread? Bring me a slice, TJ. Bring everybody a slice, actually. 10 points for DeBrusk. I don't know. What are the thoughts about putting in Murray here? Gustafsson has a .945 save percentage. We're up by 2 in the series. Yeah, Formenton would also get a +5. Nelbrin, those are the good vibes we needed here. Hey, Nelbrin, Ovechkin's out for the playoffs, my friend. We're up 3-1 in the series of the Eastern Conference Finals, and we just ran into a massive, massive injury. But so happy to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Perfect timing as well, because we are just gearing up for a potential Stanley Cup Finals. Oh, boy. Formenton, how's he doing down in Belleville? 6 points in 10 games for the Senators. I'm going to have to call him up, though. Sorry to the Belleville Senators. Call up Formenton. My first final exam, so decided to drop an A. Well, congratulations. Hope it all went well. And I hope that this will be a little bit of a fun time here. Usually we're fighting for the Brennan Cup, right? But tonight we're playing for the Stanley Cup. So, Marlowe top line. Either way, Formenton or Marlowe could get the +5, +3. Or we could go DeBrusk back to the second line for the +5. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Oh! Nelbrin! That is amazing! First on the exam, 100%. Massive dubs in the chat for Nelbrin. That is amazing. Congratulations, my friend. Came from lots of hard work. That's definitely something to be extremely proud of. Let me know your thoughts on this, boys and girls. Marlowe, DeBrusk, Formenton, or DeBrusk, Marlowe, Formenton, Formenton, Marlowe, DeBrusk. What are your thoughts here? DeBrusk currently has 10 points in 15 games with a +9. 5-5-0-0, yeah? I mean, we could also do 5-5-0-0 by swapping Formenton and Marlowe. Marlowe, DeBrusk, Formenton. Okay. Power play is where we need to really think about. Power play's been not good, but better. But yeah, it hasn't been good, really. Okay, I think that's going to be the lines there. Power play. Formenton on the first unit. Or... No, Zub is what's killing the chemistry here, unfortunately. Actually, Zub's going to come off now that Shabbat is back. Yeah, you could always switch it around if needed. Mark watching on the PS4. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll put Shabbat back to the top. Brandstrom there. Marlowe on the first unit. It goes +1, +3, though. I think we'll keep +3, +3, and hope Formenton. He'll play third line and first unit power play. That's what we'll do for Formenton. We need to make sure he's not playing over his head. I'm going to put Stützle and Mantha, and Couture and Kachuk on that second four-man power play. I'm not going to look at the chat for a second. I've got to immerse myself in the lines for a moment. Let me do my work here, and then you can give me your suggestions in a second. I'm not going to look, because I'm going to get bogged down by too many thoughts here. Welcome to all 30 viewers, though. We're heading into game number 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And it is a wild ride, to say the least. That's all fixed, man. That is huge, because it's not only Ovi. That's not only a ton of goals. That's our captain as well. So if we can win the cup with Ovi out of the lineup, that just speaks to the heart in this team. My goodness. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for everything. Let me know if you have any last thoughts on the lines before I'm gonna get a little sip of water here. I think I like it though. Whoa, Nerf! With the $60 dono, what the heck is that, Narf? What are you doing? Narf, he wants that NHL 07 franchise mode. NHL 07 GM mode, he wants it. Hold on a second. Hold on, I gotta fix up the roles here in the Discord server. Hold on, Discord server. I gotta add the roles here. This is insane. Mark, I'm not sure. Mark, I think you're still first. Yeah, the voice just dying out here. Narf, congratulations. Welcome to Jumbo Joe's Prodigies. An absolute honor to have you. And for Doggy, I know Doggy left, but I'm going to go ahead and give him that role right now as well while I'm here. Doggy, he is a server booster and a Jumbo Joe's Prodigy. Absolute legend. That's all taken care of. Welcome to the Prodigies. Sheesh. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. That is going to be so much fun. A lot of entertainment for everybody. And man, I cannot wait to get working on that. I should probably, I might even order it tomorrow. That's amazing. Much appreciated. And the lines are set at no better time than now to head into the rest of this playoffs. Senishin can fill in the AHL. I gotta fix all these things. Four-man PK, blah, 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 blah. Marlowe first power play unit? Marlowe honorary captain? Murray in tonight? Maybe Murray in tonight. What are our thoughts? Murray or Gus tonight? Gus. Yeah, I don't want to risk injury, but it seems like Gus is the fan favorite. Yeah, okay, we're going Gus. We're going Gus for this one. It's working, don't change it. See, the reason I'm putting Formenton top power play unit is to give him more ice time. Marlowe already gets first line minutes, so I think at his age as well, with actually his skating's pretty solid, but I want to give him a little bit. I'd rather give him second unit and first line. And okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Game number 3. Sorry, what am I saying? Game number 3. We're up 3-1. Game number 5. Back at the Canadian Tire Center. Whew. With a win right here, my friends, we are going to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time since 2007. Let's do it. First period, 0-0. Shots 10-5 Carolina. First game without Ovi as well. Buffalo for 07, but the Avs for nothing. That's true. Narf can get a big say in this as well. 07 Sens, get the pizza line back together. All right, second period now. We're on a power play early. It's an extended one, but nothing comes from it. Second period ends up remaining 0-0. So we come back in the shot category, now 20-18 in our favor, which is good, but we're still tied 0-0. Maybe Bruins. Yeah, that'll be a discussion for another day. But I like that we have some ideas flowing out here. Oh, even the Thrashers, eh? Who knows? Third period action. Power play early. We need something. Hef, welcome aboard. I don't think I saw you yet. Good to see you. Halfway through the third period, shots 28-22. Still no scoring. It is a nail-biter here in Ottawa. 4 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Is there going to be a late hero? Let's hop in for the last 54 seconds. I don't know if there's really going to be anything in those 54 seconds, but just in case, and then we'll be ready for overtime. Stützle's getting the winner. Yeah, put in your predictions here, my friends. Legend says Stützle gets the game winner. Chilling. There you go. Wonderful. Can't handle the pressure out here. Timmy in the corner. Hold on, there's Timmy in front. Oh my goodness, what was that in front? Endime says Formenton. I just muted him again. It times out after 10 minutes. Here comes an attack for the Hurricanes now. Windmill over nobody. Graves has it back. Okay, good strength. Gets it out. Here's Patty Marleau. A little jump in his step. Is he going to get through? Yes, he will. Wearing number 13. He's going to dump it into the corner. Kachuk fighting down low, but cannot get it away from... Who was that? Lindholm. Hampus Lindholm. Over to Vincent Trocheck. Big hit there from Dougie. Falls over the man that he just hit down. Dougie up to Marleau. He gets crushed. What's that disrespect on Patrick Marleau? Getting back up slowly. What was that? Brock Nelson glove save from Gustafsson with 4 seconds left. Massive save there. What a disrespectful hit. Oh yeah, Sean Couturier just scored a nice one. Chucky gets the winner, says Kyle Wood. Love a little Kyle Wood in the chat. Defensive zone face-off win. Wonderful. And that'll be the end of this one. We're headed to overtime. 0-0 is the score. A goal for us puts us through to the Stanley Cup Finals. A goal for the Hurricanes puts them a little bit of a lifeline, as the series would be pushed to 3-2, and we'd go back to Carolina for game number 6. Gus for game winner, says TJ. I like it. I want to see it. Overtime. Make some noise at the Canadian Tire Center. Aho Stützle at the draw. Show time. Look at the fans waving those towels. Big face-off win. Brady Tkachuk streaking in. And he gets hit before he can take the shot, though. Pesci. Over to Aho now. 2-on-2 rush. Aho over the blue line. Teravainen. Oh, nice blocker save from Gus and over the glass. That was shaping up to be a bit scary there. Timmy, 17 points right now, leading the team. Defensive zone face-off. Timmy, get me one. Oh no, Teravainen gets it off the draw. Brett Pesci to Svechnikov. Great poke check. Skate, Patty like the wind. Oh, as he can't get it. Carolina Hurricanes legend Patrick Marleau. Here he is. He has it one more time. In front. Oh, broken up. Oh, what was that power play? Yes, let's go. Let's go. Power play. Svechnikov's getting 2 for tripping. Let me see this again. Yes, 2 for tripping to Andrei Svechnikov. Look at those Ottawa Senators. Look at this. Look at the sickos out there, huh? Formenton would have gotten that puck, maybe, huh? Maybe. But it's power play time, and Formenton's out there now. Couture wins it. Hamilton, Formenton, Shabbat through traffic, can't get it. Cuckoo gets... Was that Cuckoo? Somebody just got crushed. And that's cleared out by the Hurricanes. Here's Dougie Hamilton gathering it in his own zone and passing it up to Formenton. To Couture. Gets tripped! Filthy! Power play 5-on-3. Filthy, filthy trip. Do not touch the playoff king, Logan Couture, like that. I think... Oh, was that Brett Pesci? That would be huge. Yeah, that's Brett Pesci. That's a huge name out. That is a huge name going to the box. Oh, no. I thought 23 was Pesci. No, it's Slater Cuckoo. All right. Either way, we'll take the 5-on-3 power play. Couture, come on. No, he gets pushed off, and Lindholm's going to dump it down. All right, let's set it up now, boys. Let's set it up. Disgrace to the game. Set it up here. Formenton, bring it into the zone. Let's get it. Okay, or get hit. Gardner clears it out. Okay, that's a good waste of 30 seconds on the power play. Just Cuckoo going cuckoo. Trip to Stanley Cup Final on a silver... For real, eh? A silver... Oh, big glove save, Marachik. A silver platter. A trip to the Stanley Cup Finals will never come easier than this. Let's go. It's such a great opportunity. Defensive zone face-off. Marleau, Stützle, and Tkachuk are out against Trocheck. I think maybe Gardner. Couldn't see who else is there. Again, we can't win these face-offs. Okay, Stützle, Brandstrom, stopped by Marachik. Okay, not quite a face-off win, but it was a tie-up that got us possession. So I'll count that as a win. No problem there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's Trocheck. I'm not sure who number 4 is, but I think 51 is Gardner. Terrible camera angle here. Timmy wins it. Marleau. Oh, Marleau. Yeah, still a win. We'll take it. Brandstrom. Stützle. DeBrusk. Big slap shot. Huge glove save from Marachik. What a howitzer from DeBrusk. Sheesh. But a great reactionary save right there. The motor cortex is firing in all cylinders there. This is Suzuki on the faceoffs, eh? Timmy, come on. Another tie-up, but this time Pesci will get it and clear it down. Yeah, that was quite the wind-up. All right, Timmy, Marleau. Let's set this up, boys. Come on. Okay, beautiful. Marleau one-timer scores! Just knocked the chair over. Let's go. And the Ottawa Senators are through to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time since 2007. Patrick Marleau, he may be a skeleton, but he has hands of silk. And the Senators are through. What a filthy dangle. In 5 games, the Senators are through. Oh wow! I don't know who's gonna get the trophy here from Gary. It's gonna be Couture. Yeah, that makes sense. Logan Couture goes to get it. Doesn't have an A, but at least it was someone better than like Zub or something. Never question the legend. Obladi Oblada. That's it. Banished to the Shadow Realm. Marleau just banishes him to the Shadow Realm right there. Let's watch that one more time, my friends. Comes out in a cast. He should, eh? Get the respect for Patty Marleau. Let's see. Here comes Patty. Yep. Yeah, I know. I just mean, like, I wouldn't want it to be a random person. I want it to be someone who's in a leadership position, at least. Here's Marleau. Ends, literally, hold on. Zoop, zoop. Pesci. Zoop, 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 zoop. Let me see the look on your face. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Zip, 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 zip. It takes long to get it. Up, up, up. Zip, 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 up, up. Zip, 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 zip. Zip, 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 zip. That is the look of shock of a man. Look at that smile. Look at this. He dangles him out of his pants and then has the audacity to just smile about it, just casually smiling. And look at Pesci, just shocked. Look at this. This is amazing. Can I take a screenshot of this? Hold on. Hold on. If I hold down the, there we go, I got a screenshot. Beautiful thumbnail idea. I wouldn't want to give away the Hurricanes matchup, though. That's amazing. Deked out by a 42-year-old. Just loving life. Either way, so he comes out, dangles him, and then one-timer, bang, Timmy. Sheesh. Just the mug. I need to incorporate it somehow. I don't know if that's the... Could it be the thumbnail? I don't know. I don't want it to be a spoiler for the Hurricanes, but I need to somehow incorporate that. Oh, wow. Shots were 34-27. Another shutout, by the way, for Gustafsson. That's insane. We're going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your parents. Hold on, I gotta tweet this out. Hold on a second. I gotta put it in the Discord server. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna Photoshop the Marleau smile somewhere. Hold on, and who are we gonna face? Let's see that. Is it gonna be Dallas or Edmonton? We're through the Stanley Cup Finals. That's what happened, JK. Let's see. Is Dallas gonna win? Oh no, they're going to 7. Oh my goodness. Is it an all-Canadian matchup in the Stanley Cup Finals? It'll be the Ottawa Senators versus the Dallas Stars. Oh, Edmonton couldn't pull it off. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. But the Dallas Stars are going to be our opponents in the Stanley Cup Finals. Oh my goodness, my friends, we are here. Year number 2, and we're in the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's see, how did the Dallas Stars get here? Let's see, how did they do it? What was their road? So they beat the Jets in 7, the Wild in 5, and then the Oilers in 7 as well. Gus is well rested. Marleau is young. Corey's in here. We're in the Stanley Cup Finals, my friend, and it is bonkers. Year number 2 Stanley Cup Finals. I would have never thought that we'd be here within 2 seasons. Stützle has 18 points. Ovi's out. He's gone, but 17 and 15 nonetheless. Shabbat had 13. He was injured for a little bit. But the real story right now is Philip Gustafsson going 8-2-0 with 3 shutouts, 950 save percentage, 1.46 goals against average. This is just crazy stuff, my friends. Absolutely crazy. Let's check out the Dallas Stars lineup before we hop into the Stanley Cup Finals. Dallas Stars. Okay. So, of course, Tyler Seguin's their lead. Yeah. Woo, what? Tyler Seguin has 26 points in 19 games. Unparalleled success. Radulov has 17 for him. Eastern Conference Finals was in 5. It was in 5. Guryanov has 1 goal, a sniper with 1 goal and 14 assists. Sheesh. Ben, Hintz, Pavelski, they're playing well. Dzingel, Tierney, and Faxa. So Chris Tierney, former Ottawa Senator, now on the Dallas Stars here. He played a full season with us last year, getting 28 points. Sheesh. Then the third line, actually, yeah, I totally forgot Ryan Dzingel as well. So we traded Dzingel and Brown to Dallas. Who did we trade for with Dallas? Who did we get from Dallas? Either way, Tufte, Dellandria, and Soderberg on the fourth line. Defense, Heiskanen, Klingberg, Honka, Lindell, Juice, and Sekera. Stats are 15 points for Klingberg. Oh, it was a cap dump? Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah. And Heiskanen with 9 points and 19. Ben Bishop, somehow finally simulating well. Yeah, it was to sign Ovi. Finally simulating well somehow. The time that he finally simulates well is the time that we have to go up against him. He is... Why? He only played 2 games. 1-1-0. 952 save percentage. So hold on. Somebody must be injured here then. No? Not... What? Has Khudobin just been playing all the games? I guess. Yeah, Khudobin's 11-5... Okay, so I guess Bishop was injured and now he's back to full health. That's what it is. So we need to hopefully take advantage of the Bishop glitch where he just falls apart, but he seems to be playing quite well. Khudobin was playing amazing before, so that's going to be tough defense right there. The defense is okay. Tough goaltending. Scratch, Grigorenko, Robertson, Danton, Heinen. Yeah, it's true. He simmed well for us until he got injured. Klingberg. So the bottom 6 here, 0-0 and +6. Okay, it's the bottom pair. We can hopefully try and take advantage of them like we did against the Hurricanes. And then, but the forwards, man, that forward core, the top 6, especially the top line, but that top 6 is pretty filthy. And even, yeah, they're scoring. Look at this. Dzingel has 12 points. Riley Tufte, hopefully he gets a lot of penalties. And that's the Dallas Stars. Those are the Dallas Stars. But we are the Ottawa Senators. We have Philip Gustafsson leading us all the way. We have 42-year-old Patrick Marleau on our first line, 6 points in 10 games. Jake the Snake DeBrusque has 11 points. We got the third line, Formenton. He came in. He played some... How many did he get? He played 1 game. He got 1 shot, 0 ±. Lovely. Ovi's here in spirit. Timmy's flying. Defense has been very good. It's really turned around. Very, very nice. Everyone. Even Murray, in that one, in his most recent appearance, it was okay, but whatever. Just Murray, be along for the ride and smile. Ovi, man. Ovi. Zoob. We want to get, and everyone, and Dougie, and everyone, and Zoob, and everybody, and Gus. We want to get cups for everyone. We have the veteran poise. We have the youthful skill. We have the talent. We have the dedication. We have the passion. We have the cuore. Let's do it. Canadian Tire Center, Stanley Cup Finals in 2022. Game number 1. First time we've been here since 2007. Year number 2 of GM data and the unparalleled success. Let's do it. First period, 2-0. Eric Brandstrom and Artem Zub. Let me see that Zub crew down in the chat. Artem Zub. Whew, Murray in the garbage can near the pizza. Yeah, why not? No, Murray, he wants that cup. He's going to raise it with us. He is going to get it with us. Have you ever won a franchise mode? How do you mean, K-Burger? Give me that Zoob crew till I die. Artem Zoob, baby. All right, shots are 10-8 for Dallas. I'm going to let it sim for the Cup Finals, actually. I'll stop jumping the periods. I'll just let it sim for the entire Cup Finals here. 2-0 Sens at the moment. Dallas Stars power play. We kill that one off. Lovely. 5 minutes to go now. And Joe Pavelski, there's their own veteran poise, cuts the lead to 1. So heading into the third period, eat that lucky popcorn. It is 2-1 Ottawa. Shots 18-15 for Dallas. We're up by 1. You want to show me veteran poise? I'll show you even better veteran poise. Patty Marleau. I'm going to give you a little, MJ's secret stuff from Space Jam. Take a little sip of that. Ever won Lord Stanley on franchise? Oh, yes, definitely. But it's been a little bit. We won it with the Habs Cup or bust. when we, as our 2,000 subscriber special not too long ago. Brady Tkachuk, that's what we needed. 3 goals on 20 shots past Ben Bishop. And then Patrick Marleau, power play goal. There you go. MJ's secret stuff from Space Jam. And Anthony Mantha, long time no see. 5-1 Senators, and that's all she wrote. And gonna be LeBron secret stuff now. Who needs Ovi? Who needs him? 28-28 were the shots, and we win it 5-1 the final. Brady a goal and an assist. Gustafsson 27 saves. Mantha a goal and an assist. Ovi, I love Ovi. I love you. I care about you, but but we don't need you right now, I guess. At least not game 1. I'm not gonna say we don't need you ever again. I don't want to say something like that. And you know what? While we're in the Stanley Cup Finals, I think we got to name a captain. We got to name a captain for interim captain while Ovi's not here. And I think someone who's been showing up a lot. I think we got to give it to Patty. I think it has to go Patty. Does anyone have any objections to it going to Patrick Marleau for the rest of the Stanley Cup Finals? Yeah, Marleau. Shabbat and Tkachuk can keep the other A's. Do it. Lovely. Patty Marleau. Get that C. No, he's number 12. Number 12. Yeah. Number 12. Thank you very much. Number 12. Gambrel, you're going to number 13. There you go. 12. Yeah, I was close. Just one number off. If he wins the coach and becomes... Oh, if he wins the cup and becomes coach next season? Woo! Oh, man. Marleau, take the C, my friend. Take the C. We are up 1-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Game 2 at the Canadian Tire Center. Let's do it. Bill's been lurking since the start of my word. Hey, we're doing great. And thank you for hopping in. Timmy Stutzla. 1-0 Ottawa on the first shot of the game. We're doing well, but thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you making your voice heard. And I hope we'll have a fun rest of the stream here as we're closing in on the end, I would say. For Guryanov, second goal of the entire playoffs for Guryanov. First period, I said I wouldn't do this anymore. Sorry. First period ends. Anthony Mantha gives us the go-ahead goal, and we're up 2-1, heading to the second period. Shots 11-8 for the Stars. 2-1 Senators. Jimmy Stu. Who gets the Conn Smythe if we win it, eh? Jimmy Stu or Phil Gustafsson. But we only... Radulov ties that. We're not going to think about that yet. We got to win games first. We'll think about that in the handshake line. 2-2, Jake the Snake DeBrusque, 3-2 Senators. Playoff king showing up. Capitals legend, Anthony Mantha. 3-2, 3-2. Once again, a 1-goal lead here. Shots are tied at 19. Jake DeBrusque. And we are up by 1. 3-2. Heading into the third period, we're at home. If we could take both at home and head into Dallas with a 2-0 series lead, that would be amazing. Power play Stars, killed off by the +5 Senators. Nick Foligno, low-key. Riley Tufte ties it up at 3. Foligno, low-key, that fourth line king. He wants a cup as well. Came from Ottawa, left for so many years, and now he's back, returning like the prodigal son. And, oh, no. We got to hop in here. We got to hop in. It shows me Ovi, but Ovi's not even playing. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. John Klingberg. Minute and a half to go. We're now down by 1. All right. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. And we are down by 1. Gambrel streaking in quickly. In front. One-timer scramble in front. Bishop's going to hang on. Oh, goodness. Klingberg's going to get it out now. Radulov. The first lines are out. Radulov. Over Guryanov. Guryanov up to Heiskanen. The mascot standing up. Come on, Spartacat. Take a seat. Guryanov can't get in there. Come on, regain it. Perfect. Gambrel regains possession. Up to Alex Formenton. Out of the zone, Alex. Thank you. Up to Gambrel. Look for the... Hit. Banned from the finals. Klingberg's actually my cousin. Just didn't have enough ink to write the missing letters on them. Oh, really? Gotcha. Here's Colin White. Hits a stick. 45 seconds to go. We need an offensive zone face-off to pull a goalie and take a timeout. Rupe Hintz, good shoulder save there. Come on, boys. Don't let them have a presence here. And we have a defensive zone face-off. That's a killer. Defensive zone face-off. Ben, Pavelski, Lindell, Honka. There's Ben. Oh, wow. Patrick Marleau's leg just went on a degree in the protractor that you should not get to. That's like a 165-degree twist. My goodness. 15 seconds. I have nothing to say here. We can't even get an offensive zone presence. We've been in our own zone the entire last 2 minutes here. Nice pad save. Yeah, pull the goalie now while we're in our own zone. What? Why would you say that? Why is that coach doing that? At least that didn't go in. Okay, all right. Series tied at 1. Series tied at 1. Hey, it's the yeah, it wasn't worth it at that point. We did. You only pull the goalie once you're out of your own zone. It's going to be a fight in the Stanley Cup Finals. The Stanley Cup Finals will always be a fight. It's to be expected. 1-1 series, and it's now a best of 5. Where are we on the calendar here? May 21st? Actually, I should probably update the scouting quickly. Give me a moment here to update some of the best prospects until June. Quick little bit of scouting. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. All right, thanks for hanging in there, everybody. Lines will stay the same, I believe. A tough 4-3 loss. It was a close one. And we're headed into game number 3 in Dallas at the American Airlines Center. 20 points in 18 games for Tim Stützle. Is he going to be our man in the Stanley Cup Finals? Drank my milk. Oh, perfect. Get your milk out, my friends. Let's do it. It's a best of 5. Now the menus kill me. First period. Let's do it. Whew. We need Gus to stand strong. We need scoring without Ovi. We need some people to lean on a little bit more. And there is Anthony Mantha, who has begun to show up a little bit more. Exactly what we need. Thank you very much. Mantha. And then Logan Couture. Let's go. I missed him the last few games. Logan. 2-0. And then Patty Marleau. 3-0. Drink that milk. 3-0 Ottawa. Yes, shots are 14-6. All right. Second period, we're up 3-0. Power play Dallas, and it's an early goal from Radulov. And then another goal right after that from Rupe Hintz, and our 3-goal lead has gone down to 1. Power play for the Senators. 5-on-3, 5-on-4. Both are killed off. 1-goal lead halfway through the second period, and then Rupe Hintz, second of the period. And then Thomas Chabot. Okay, we're back in business. And Timmy! 5-3. We're back in business. We are back in business. 3 unanswered goals, followed by 2 back-to-back. Okay, all right. 5-3. Shots are 27-15 for the Senators, and we are up by 2. Let's do it. Oh, a lot of scoring in the finals, definitely. Power play Dallas early, we kill it off. Let's extend the single against his old team. Roller coaster of emotions. Power play Dallas again. We kill this off. 1 goal lead, make it a 2-goal lead again. That's killed off as well. 7 minutes to go. 1 goal, slim margin. 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Power play late. Come on, this should be it. Yes, the Brusque power play empty netter. And the Senators take it 6-4 in a roller coaster game. Who's taking these penalties? Stützle hooking, Savard holding. Whoo, boy. 6-4 win. Stützle with a goal and 3 assists. He wants that Conn Smythe. Oh, Chabot with a goal and assist. Rupe Hintz with those 2 goals. What a game. That was 3 in a row from Dallas. Then we had back-to-back goals. It was tied. It was ahead. Both teams had good chances. And we're up 2-1 here in the Stanley Cup Finals. Timmy lighting it up. 24 points in 19 games for Timmy. Let's do it. Put Murray 2 back-to-back. No, Kyle. No, we can't. We can't. Why would I back-to-back 4 goals? Yeah, I know, but look at the numbers. Even with those whatever games, he has a .938 save percentage. Murray in 7 appearances had an .887. Gustafsson with a .938. We're only up 2-1 here. Gus has earned it. Despite the 4 goals we've been scoring, I'd almost say it's Gus all the way. We'd have to lose 3 in a row. We'd have to lose 2 in a row to put Murray in, I think. And even then, I'd be questioning it. Gus is the future. Gustafsson until the end. We got it. Gus the bus. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fun fact, last season I got so into the finals I forgot to do my last... That happens to me quite often, Lunchbox. It actually happens to me quite often. All right, 2-1 series lead. It is game 4 in Dallas. Let's take a 3-1 lead back home to Ottawa. Let's do it. The boys are rallying around Gus. Sagan scores early. First shot of the night. That's rough. That is rough, but we need to rally around Gus. Come on. Yeah, I know. In the real world, that would be a different story, Kyle. In the real world, it would be a different story. But here, his numbers are not showing up very well. First period comes to an end being... We're outshooting them 7-6. There we go. Mute. All right, second period. 1-0 remains. Power play Dallas. We kill it off. Nice. Then 2-0 Dellandrea. You got to play in the finals and experience. You never know. Yeah, you're right. 2-1 now. Logan Couture. Thank you very much. Exactly. Yeah, I feel you, Hobbsy. That was me when it was... Yeah, Samantha ties it up. That was me when it was the Habs Cup or bust. Let's go. 2-2. Get over the slim curse here. Mantha scores to tie this game up. What a great second period. Yes, fantastic second period, my friends. Dellandrea scores early, but Couture and Mantha come right back, and it is tied at 2 shots, 18-14 for the Ottawa Senators. But it is a tie game. Let's go. Marleau, people are calling a Marleau goal here in the third period. I would love to see that. Power play Dallas, we kill it off. 23-16, we're pulling away in the shots, and Drake Batherson, long time no see, Drake Batherson, power play Ottawa, that's killed off. We have a 1-goal lead, 5 minutes to go. Is that enough? Anthony Mantha, second of the night, and that should be enough to put us up 3-1. Power play late, and that'll do it. Take your baths, boys and girls. Everyone hop in the bath, take a bath in milk. I don't know what it has to be. But Drake Batherson just got us the game-winning goal. Get yourselves squeaky clean. And let's go start Game 5. We just got to go right away. No stopping. Boys and girls, we are heading into Game 5 at home at the Canadian Tire Center. Patrick Marleau, the C on his chest. We want cups for the rookies. We want cups for the veterans. Couture, Foligno. We've been waiting. Savard. We can do it. We can do it. Gustafsson, there's no question Gus is the starter for this one. Kyle, I'm sorry. There's no question at all Gus is the starter. Let's do it, my friends. Bring a Stanley Cup back to Canada, to the nation's capital. Get Gus that ring. Get the cup for Patty Marleau and everyone else that's been fighting so hard. And let's finish this off at home. Game 5 Stanley Cup Final. I gotta stand up here. Of course, first Chris Tierney power play goal. I gotta stand up here. 2-0. I gotta hold my microphone. I gotta stand up here. 2-0 early. It's okay. That's been happening. That's been happening a lot. We come back though. We come back. Down 2-0 early, and then the door gets shut. Come on. Stars are going to be desperate, though. They're going to throw everything at him. That's to be expected. 2-0 Stars through the first period. Shots are 10-9 for the Stars. Chris Tierney against his old team, and Jamie Benn. It's okay. Second period, it's time to get the masterclass back on. I'm looking at Timmy, I'm looking at Mantha, and I'm looking at the captain. Let's go. Second period, we need people to wake up. We need people to show up. Let's go. 3-0 Dzingel. We're not getting. It's not. 3 goals on 20 shots is not Gus's fault. We only have 10 shots through 2 periods here. Let's go. Power play. We're not getting anything going for ourselves. No, the offense. This is the offense's fault. No one is showing up. 11 shots through 13 shots. Okay, sit back down. 13 shots through 2 periods. 4 goals for the Stars. Pavelski and Dzingel. This one might be a wrap. Man, unless there's something happening fast here. Support your goalie. Come on. He's giving you a lifeline out here. Power play went to nothing. Yeah, Ben Bishop. You know, Ben Bishop had fantastic numbers. We were beating him, and now he finally decided to shut the door. Oh, man. Gus, you know, allowing 4 goals on 33 shots while we only managed to get 20 of our own. I don't blame Gus for this one. Bishop, 20 saves shutout. Pavelski and Tierney both scoring our goals. Man, he just had to do it to us. Sometimes you just have to do it. Yeah, Bishop is in nets. Sometimes you got to do it to them. All right, we're on Dallas's ice now. We got to win it on the road. I don't want to risk it coming back to 7. We still have the chance to win this game and win the Stanley Cup. That's it. You win this game, Stanley Cup champions, you never think about it again. Matt Murray, in real life, he has the playoff experience. In this virtual game, he has a sub-900 save percentage. He played for 7 games, and he never got above 900. He's still at an 887. Gus, he may not be the, what could I ask for him? A 35 save shutout last game? It's the scoring who has to come through. The game before that, he only let in 2 goals. He is playing extremely well. A little hiccup there. I think it's still Gus's turn. Gus the Bus. It is still his crease. We don't need to go to 7. We can have a parade back in Ottawa. We don't need to win it on home ice. Win it at the American Airlines Center and bring the cup to Canada. Win it on American soil and bring it back to Canada. At least we saved the first shot of the night tonight. Gus forever. Stay the course. Let's go. First period. At least we're showing up in the shots category a little bit here. Through the first 10 minutes, shots were 5-5 or so. Come on. Stützle, we need you. Radek Faksa. First goal of the night. 1-0 Dallas. Radek Faksa. And then Carl Soderberg. Carl Soderberg. 2 goals on 10 shots. All right. Where has Marleau been? For real? Who's taking these penalties early as well? Norris and Graves. Fantastic. All right. I'm walking into the... I came down from the press box. I took Ovechkin's stick that was just waiting in the room. He wasn't using it. I snap it in half over my knee, whip it against the wall, and say, boys, are we here to win a cup or not? Get out there and wake up. 2-0 Dallas, second period. Let's go. We kill off that power play from Norris. Let's do it. 3-0 Jamie Benn. Where is the scoring? Where is the scoring? Yeah, all right, Kyle. You can take the mute. Gambrel brings us back within 3. All right. Okay, all right. So listen. Let's say Murray's in nets. Let's say he let in 1 goal on 16 shots. That's still... Sorry. I don't want to assume that he'd be better than... Let's say he let in 2 goals on 16 shots. That would be accurate to his current save percentage. We'd still be down 2-1. It has nothing to do with the goaltending right now. We need to show up and play for our goalie. You're not going to tell me that on 21 shots through 2 periods, you're ready to just call it a day. We're down by 3. Gambrel's the only one who scored a goal in the last 6 periods. Timmy, Marleau, DeBrusque, Mantha, Couture, Chabot, Brandstrom, Dougie Hamilton. Where are you, boys? Let's go. Third period, we'll go on ×4 speed. Third period. Power play Ottawa early. Let's go. Somebody do something for me. This is absolutely shameful. 5 minutes in. Where are these players? I believe. Power play Dallas again. All these power plays. How are we going to score when we're constantly on the penalty kill? That's another issue. How are we going to score when we're on the penalty kill all night long? We're out shooting them. It's Bishop standing on his head. And again, a power play goal. Another power play goal. Call it a day. Kachuk slash. What are you doing slashing people? $34 shots. Dougie, man. It all comes down to this. It does not get more dramatic than Game 7 on home ice. Marleau, Stützle, Kachuk. Kachuk, man, your 18 penalty minutes are killing. But if I switch with Mantha, it's only a +3. I might go Mantha top line here, my friends. Sit Dougie and call Kyle Wood from the heavens. I wish. Kyle, call him down from the heavens to come be a playoff performer. Kachuk second line. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Kachuk second line. At the first. I don't know if there's anything else to really do for the forwards. -8 for Batherson. Okay, you know what, Batherson? You're out of here. -8. You have the worst plus-minus in the entire team. Darren Helm. There you go. Get in there, Darren. Yeah, it's true. 14 penalty minutes. 14 penalty minutes for Mantha. Kachuk's been a good playmaker, but I need Couture to score. Even DeBrusque. I don't know. I'm upset with Kachuk for that penalty. I'm gonna put him second line with Couture. Faith. +2, -1, +11, +12. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do here. Top pair, Graves and Hamilton. How about that? +5. Would that be crazy? Or maybe no. Let's go. Yeah, Chabot, Hamilton, first pair. Graves, Brandstrom here. Couture has 15 penalty minutes. Really? Yeah, he does. That's what's hurting us. +5, +1, -1, -5. The fourth line is not helping us. Dougie's going to play top pair. Yeah, Dougie will do that. Special teams. Special teams. The defense that is costing the Sens back-to-back. Yeah, it's the defense. It's struggling. So maybe Shabbat Hamilton will help us. Graves has been amazing. Zub and Savard have been passable. Penalty kill. It's tough for me to want to change it. Maybe because it's a +5. But if I could put Couture on that top line, maybe that'll be helpful. Yeah, let's go +3-0 instead. Now, if Slim can behave himself, then I can trust him. Patty Marleau. It's time. It's time, Patrick. Gustafson, still a .923 save percentage. Patrick Marleau, 5 goals and 6 assists with a +3. We could swap him with Formenton for a +5. Foligno third line gives it a -1. Unless, if we did this, and then this, no, still a -1. Formenton, give him a chance. I don't know. This is crazy, my friend. Stanley Cup Finals, Game 7. I don't know. I don't think he does. He fits the first line, but it would really hurt the chemistry. Could get a +3. Yeah, we could get a +3. We could get a +3 with Colin White, but what has Colin White done at all offensively? 2 goals, 7 assists? Nah. We could swap Formenton and DeBrusque, but DeBrusque's been okay. He has 19 points in 22 games. I don't think there's any reason for me to put him to the third line. I think I'm liking these lines. DeBrusque on the second. I think we're going to keep it like this, my friends. Okay. This is the Game 7 lineup for the Stanley Cup Finals. Believe in Patrick Marleau with a C on his jersey. And we could go in and change things up if we need to. White first line center and Stützle first line wing. I don't know if that's great for the scoring though, because then where does Marleau go? It would make it a negative. It would be a -3 if he centers the third line. Sorry, it would be a -1 if he centers the third line. I like what you're thinking, Endime, but it would be tough to get a -1 on that third line. It is Game 7 in Ottawa. Year number 2, Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go. Who wants to show up? Let's see who has the passion. Don't take these penalties. Do not take these penalties. Is there anything better than a Game 7? We might watch. Maybe we'll watch like the whole third period. I don't know. We'll see what the score is. Let's go Sens. Let's go Sens. Something. Yes, Nick Foligno. There he is, the prodigal son. And the prodigal son comes home. He has 2 goals in 2 minutes. Nick Foligno. Oh my goodness, we have life. We have life. The prodigal son. The Italian steps up big. Are you kidding me? The Italian. Nick Foligno, the veteran. Okay. Shots are we only have 6 shots. Shots are 8-6 for Dallas. He wants his spaghetti. That third, oh my god, I don't know if we're gonna have heart attacks out here. The Italian stallion, let the big dog eat. We're up 2-0. Second period, ×4 speed. Second period, I'm standing up now. The Foligno lead. I literally jumped up from my chair. 2-1. Jamie Benn power play. Come on, of course don't take the penalties. We're giving up 15 shots. What do you expect? Come on. He wants to eat spaghetti out of the cup. Who's taking these penalties? 2-1 lead halfway through this second period. Shots are 16-12 for Dallas. We need something. We need something to restore that 2-goal lead heading into the third. We have a few more minutes to do it. Let's go. 6 minutes to go. No penalties. Clean. 4 minutes to go. We're catching up in those shots. Give me something late. Minute to go. Or we can even go to the third with a 1-goal lead. Better than nothing. All right. Okay, Gus is showing up here. Shots are 19-16 for Dallas, and it's 2-1 Ottawa. Who took this penalty for the Jamie Benn power play goal? If it's Brady Tkachuk, so help me. Ryan Graves tripping. That you need to bring in Foligno in Minnesota, right? Who knows? C. Siggy, welcome aboard. Perfect timing for Game 7, third period Stanley Cup Finals. Okay. Man. Let's hop in around the 10. All right, you're good to go, Kyle. I mean, what's Slim saying? Hold on. No, he said play for Gus. No, it's okay. He can stay. Slim can stay. We'll hop in at the 10-minute point. Third period action. Let's go. Third period action. Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals up by 1 thanks to Nick Foligno, the prodigal son of Ottawa. 5 minutes in, nothing happening yet. Both teams exchanging opportunities, but no one getting through Philip Gustafsson or Ben Bishop just yet. 9:20 to go. Almost time to hop in at the 6-something mark. Actually, at the 5-minute mark at this point. No scoring. Okay, 5:23. Jump in. I wanted to wait because we're doing long periods. We're doing 20-minute periods. So I want to if we're doing 2-minute periods, that would be like 30 seconds of play. Let me see. Hold on. Because we're doing full periods, so that's an actual 5 minutes, as opposed to going in for 5 minutes when there's 2 minutes when it's 2-minute periods, and then blah 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 game settings. Oh, we want to change the jerseys out here. Now the 1918 jerseys aren't there, unfortunately. Oh wait, are they? Oh yes, they are. What am I saying? They are here. No, I don't know about those. I'm happy with the 06-07. The next, of course, a little tribute to the 06-07 Sens. Stars can wear. You know what? Let's get them wearing their jerseys too. 06-07 away. Beautiful. If people want me to play say yes or no, do we play the Tampa Trap, the 1-3-1 Tampa Trap, or do we just let the game do what it does? What am I looking for? Tampa Trap is the 1-3-1 setup. What am I looking for? I think I have everything, right? 2-3 red, says Dandy Randy. Yes. No. If we have a 2-1 lead. Well, let's start it up here. Let's get. Oh, that's what I want to. I want to go to select side and go to coaching mode. Hold on, I'll do it. I'll pause once it starts here. NHL. Make sure it's NHL rules. How do you mean, Pat? So neutral zone. 1-2-2 red. 1-3-1. Why the heck not? We'll run the 1-3-1. We'll see what happens. 5.5 minutes to go in the third period, and we are up by 1. Can't see much with the towels waving here in Ottawa. Let's go. Let's solidify this game. Coming to the zone is that Dylan Gambrell? Gambrell just skating around. Okay, maybe on net, please, or not. Okay, pass it, dumps it in. Dallas is going to dump it in. 35 of you. Welcome all 35 of you here in the Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals between the Senators and the Stars. Artem Zub here. Zub crew can't get by. Here's Rupe Hintz. Hit on the boards. He's being pinned now. A couple of fishermen going in. Sakara, Hintz, they're fighting. Hold on, Senators fish it out. Now have the puck at the point. It's Artem Zub. Zub gets it to Colin White. Fans on it. Easy save there. And Bishop's going to hang on to that one. All right. Let's get the first line out. Let's go. Yeah, let's keep it overload. Okay, not much to change there. All right, all right, all right. First lines are out. Marlowe, Stützle, and Mantha versus Gurionov, Sagan, and Radulov. Offensive zone. Tie up. Oh, no, the Stars just get it. Heiskanen. Up to Gurionov now. Gurionov broken up by a poke check. Marlowe. Okay, here's a chance. No, they were open for the pass. He dumps it in. Chillin', we're already doing the 1-3-1. Please, that's going to be it for the strats. That's it for the strats. We did the 1-3-1. In front, broken up. Thank you very much. Passing it up now. Let's go. And misses the pass totally. What is that? Come on. Tyler Sagan. Radulov. Over to Heiskanen now. 4:11 to go. Here is Patty Marlowe. Broken up. What is that to Radulov? What are these passes? Sagan broken up. Thank you very much. Thanks, JK. Alright, it's really tough for me to do this because I can't tell the numbers, so it's hard for me to see who's who. Marlowe gets... I think that was Marlowe getting hit down. No, that was Shabbat. A lot of neutral zone play. As long as it's us in possession, we can do that. Shabbat. Again, we can't enter the zone at all. Terrible zone entries here. Radulov. Up to Chris Tierney, former Senator. It's a 3-on-2 rush. Broken up. Here is Honka now. Pushed into the corner, onto the outside, and then Ryan... No, that's Dougie Hamilton fishing it out. Come on, Dougie. Don't let yourself get pinned back there. Get it out of the zone. Thank you. Brady Tkachuk over the red line now. At least gets into the zone. 2-on-1. Oh, what? Weak backhand. Easy save when we had a 2-on-1. Could have passed it. Oh. Oh, my goodness. What are you doing? A backhand on a 2v2, or at least a 2-on, whatever it was. Offensive zone face-off win through traffic. Nice pad save. Ah, man. Second line out right now. Hintz trying to get by, and he does not. Please hang... You're kidding me! What is that? Gustafsson, pick up the puck! What is that? Come on! That is unbelievable. Classic AI. Unbelievable. C Siggy, I'll get you the link for the Discord server. Give me a second. Next whistle, I'll get it. Dallas in front, Radulov. Oh my goodness, Gustafsson, hang on to that. Hang on to that. Actually, if someone has a second, could they share the link to join the Discord in the chat here? I'm not able. I gotta keep an eye on this for C Siggy. Just someone share the link for that, please, if you have a second. Ben, oh my goodness, that was cruising through the crease. What the heck is going on? 2:45 to go. Colin White. Heiskanen being pinned in the corner. Thank you very much, Nelbrin. That was so insanely close. Klingberg. Pavelski. In front, Ben. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have a heart attack over here. Colin White. Just get in the zone, please. Okay, Colin White. Rip that. Bello, rip that. Oh, big Pat save. Was that Formenton? The stars. It's not over yet. Artem, Zub crew, give me that Zub crew, rip that. Oh, 5-hole stop by Bishop. He'll hang on. Okay, let's put second line with third D pair. Couture, DeBrusk, and Kachuk are out here now. Off the draw, pushed. Get Kachuk in front, you get the rebound, kicked away, almost had the rebound. This is the game where we miss Ovi, big time. Huge hits in front of the bench there. And now what's happening? They're dropping the gloves? What's happening? They're chasing each other? What's happening? What's happening? Come on, EA, you garbage. Oh, man. 2:03 to go. That's what a offside because of that, just that conglomeration of people. Brouhaha. Radulov, windmill over nobody. Guryanov. Over to Radulov, that's blocked by Couture. Come on, hold him, fish it out. Come on, don't let Sagan get that. Good. No, gives it to Radulov. Big save from Gustafsson. All right, minute 40 to go. Get it over the red line. Come on, let's go into the zone. DeBrusk, something. DeBrusk, what are you doing? Why DeBrusk? Why DeBrusk? Why? Why would you trip him? Why would you trip him, DeBrusk? Oh my goodness. From up 2-1, and now it's 2-2, and we're on the penalty kill with a minute and a half to go. Klingberg, Tierney, big save. Pavelski, oh my goodness, get this out! Tierney, another big save from Gustafsson. This is going from side to side there on the crease. Couture, deeks around him, finish it, please! Oh, run into Bishop there, hang on. What a short-handed rush that was. No, everyone, no blaming. Just enjoy the overtime here. And we can talk about stuff after the game. Same as it went. Oh my goodness. Come on, we have an offensive zone face-off. Unique opportunity, but we lose it. Okay. Good poke check, but he still has the puck. Tierney, don't let him in. Pavelski, over to Hintz. In front. Oh my goodness, what a save on the redirection by Gustafsson. Oh my goodness, change up the defensive pairings there. Alright, we're fresh legs. Pavelski, good poke check from the fresh Eric Brandstrom, and then Dougie clears it out. Good line change there. Come on, keep killing it, please. Please, we can do this. It's a 2-on-2. Tierney, Radulov, big save. Don't let him get those rebounds. Clear him out. Radulov still has it. To the point, it's John Klingberg. Radulov, they have a zone. Oh my goodness, all alone. In front. What a save from Gustafsson. Oh my goodness. goodness, Philip Gustafsson. Hold on, we got to see that again. Oh my goodness, what a save. Oh, what a kick. Oh my goodness. We got to do this. We got to do this for Gus. He's saving the game out here. Come on, clear off those last 20 seconds. Get to the overtime. Get to the locker room. Come on, there we go. Dougie, clear that out, Dougie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sagan, 8 seconds go. Don't let them back in. Dzingel. Tierney after the brain fart. Yeah, come on. Tierney. What? Oh my goodness! With 1 second left, another huge save. And we're going to overtime. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Gustafsson. Now we changed off 1-3-1. Shots are 41-33 for Dallas, and this game is tied at 2. I don't know what to say. We're going to get in the locker room. Don't worry, I'm going downstairs to the locker room. Hold on. Boys, listen up. Listen up, boys. When I took over this team 2 years ago, this was not some sort of business idea, something to make money, something to put my name on the map. No, nothing. This was for passion. This was because I saw a team with potential. Oh, as that goal goes on the screen. I saw a team that had passion, and I saw a team that was ready to go all the way. Timmy, you've excelled phenomenally. Gus, you've stood on your head. Patty Marleau, you're literally a skeleton. We love you. We want you to get that cup. Boys, we did not come this far in year number 2. Who would have thought that the Senators were who we thought they were? Who do they think they are? We are. And we as the Ottawa Senators have a responsibility for this country, for the capital of Canada, to show up tonight in overtime. 1 goal is all it takes. 1 goal to lift that Stanley Cup and put ourselves in the annals of history. So I'm going to ask this one question, and one time only. Who has the desire? Let's go, boys. Overtime, game 7, home ice. Let's do it for the fans. We are here. Tacticals, Marleau on his off wing. He won. Oh, hold on. Patty says tactical. My director of scouting is coming in here. Says to put Marleau on his off wing because he has won him a cup before. Beautiful. Marleau, bang. Mantha on his off wing is good too. He got us into the second round. OT game 7. There's nothing better than this. Off wing. Yeah, that's all we'll do. Any other suggestions? Let us know. First, we got to kill this penalty for sure. We got to kill this off, and we got to win this cup. At Canadian Tire Center in front of the fans. 30 seconds left to kill. Oh, huge hit. Ovi gets dressed from the play and plays an OT. I wish. Let's go. Look at this camera angle. Garbage. Cleared out. Wonderful. What a huge hit. That was like a body slam. Everyone's on their feet here in Ottawa. Oh my goodness. Klingberg to Rupe Hintz. Don't let him through. Sagan. Big backhand. Well, not a big backhand, but it's still a big save from Gustafsson. 4 seconds left. Dump, chase, pray. 4 seconds left in the power play, and then we're back to full force. Look at this hit from Shabbat. Whoa! What? That is insane. He got bodied. Sheesh. Come on, let's win this face-off. Nicky. 40 saves for Gus tonight. Nicky. Tierney. Let's block through traffic. Kill it. Let's go. Okay, we're back to 5-on-5. Get in there. Klingberg. Through traffic. Big save, Gustafsson. Oh my goodness. Get that out. We're back to 5-on-5. Get that out. Let's set it up. Get that puck out. They still have it to the point. Klingberg gets thrown away, but then Pavelski to Heiskanen. Rupe Hintz broke that up. Back to Klingberg through traffic. Okay, here we come back the other way. It's Kachuk. Look for the open man. Heiskanen's going to break it up. Chris Tierney. Into the corner. In front. Honka. Big blocker save from Gustafsson. Pavelski. Lindell. Tierney. Traffic. What is happening? Hints. Okay, here we go. Skate it up. Skate it up. Brady Tkachuk. Through traffic. Brady. Please. Just scores! The Ottawa Senators have won the Stanley Cup. They've done it in Game 7 overtime. Do you believe in miracles? What a finish. The Senators have done it. What a finish. If only there was a camera here. Oh my goodness, the amount of jumping and going crazy in this basement. Get Gary on the ice. Get him out there. Oh, get Gary. Marleau, the captain. Who finished that? Who got that goal? Brady passed it to somebody. Oh my goodness, Game 7 overtime. And the Ottawa Senators have won the Stanley Cup in just year number 2 of the unparalleled success. Oh my goodness. Gus, man. Gus. Oh my goodness. Voice is gone. Voice is gone. Who's getting... Oh, I don't know who got the finish. Gus, can Marleau and Gus get the Conn Smythe? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Who gets the Conn Smythe vote, eh? It's between Gus and Timmy. I'd give it to Gus. And the Conn Smythe goes to Timmy Stützle. Alright, alright. Very well deserved nonetheless. It rarely goes to goalies. 25 points for him. Was that the game winner as well? Makes sense. JK called it. Alright. And without further ado, I'll pass it over to Gary. Well, hello, Ottawa! Ooh. Well, Ottawa, it's been far too long since the Stanley Cup has been on this side of the border. And it is my absolute honor to call over someone who's been waiting a long time to raise this cup. Patrick Marleau, come on up here and raise the Stanley Cup. Thank you, Gary. And there's Patrick Marleau at the age of 42, captain of the Senators, raising the Stanley Cup. Oh my goodness. Oh, Patty Marleau. Who's going to give it to first? Marleau gives it to Foligno. Yes! Gives it to Foligno first. Oh, yes. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Now he can finally retire. It's going to be a good rest tonight. Yeah, great jerseys. Who gets it next here? Oh, that's Anthony Mantha. Yes. Oh, man. I saw your comment earlier at K-Burger. I don't know if a camera's ever going to happen. It's like a 2BC Johnny Superb, man. It's the aura of anonymity. Oh, boy. We've brought to Bugari. Look at Mantha going on the run there. And now here comes the man of the hour, Philip Gustafsson. What an absolute monster he was in the playoffs for us. It doesn't get better than that. What a performance. Goes in the history books. My friends, get your cameras out, get your phones handy, and just go ahead and snap a picture, because it will last a lifetime. Wow. Wow. 44, he makes 42 saves. Zub, third star of the game with 2 assists. Second star of the game, Philip Gustafsson making 42 saves. We'll look into it, legend. We'll look into it. And the first star, it was, oh my goodness, are you serious? Nick Foligno scored the, you're kidding me! Nick Foligno scored the hat trick to get the game-winning goal? You're kidding me! Oh, and look at that pass too. Backhand pass to Nick Foligno for the hat trick. Oh my goodness, what a story! Foligno's follies. Oh my goodness. Game 7, we win 3-2, and all 3 goals go to Nick Foligno, scoring a Game 7 hat trick. All 3 goals coming from the same player, including the overtime Stanley Cup winner. What a sauce and what a snipe. Wow, that is, I can't believe it. Mr. Game 7, Nick Foligno. Let me see how did his face look when he just put that in. Good night, everyone. Croissant King, what an honor it was to have you here. Thanks for following along. Look at that. Look at that. Look how determined he was to put that in. Hold on. Look at this. He gets the puck, just screams it. Ah! And just gets it top shelf. A barbaric finish. Could probably fit this in the thumbnail somewhere, right? With that determined face. I took a little screenshot of that. I do not feel bad for Pavelski. I feel good for Patrick Marleau. What a dramatic and perfect finish. Couldn't have scripted it better. Really not, Pat. Thanks so much for being here as well. Foligno emote. Yeah, Foligno emote coming in the Discord server as well. And Dandy Randy and CM Loops 6. Thank you for the follows here on Twitch. I didn't get a chance to look at that while we were going ballistic. Oh my goodness, TJ, it was an honor. My friends, we're going to end it off there. I'm not going to look at awards or draft orders or anything. We'll look at that next episode. The only thing we're going to look at are the stats. The grunt of a true Italian stallion. Only thing that we're looking at is that Timmy... Okay, TJ, it was a fun one. Only thing to look at is that Timmy was 25 points in 23 games. Jake DeBrusk showed up. 19 and 23 for him. Kachuk, 18. Couture, 17 with 10 goals, tied for the team leading goals. Ovi, we missed Ovi, but what a story to win the cup without him as well. 17 and 15 for Ovi. He gets a ring. Shabbat with 15 in 22. Mantha, 14. See you Monday night for K-Burger. See you Monday night for Be a Pro. Oh, Hamilton, 13. Marleau, wow. 11 points in 17 games. Merci beaucoup, Marc. Gamble 10, White 9, Foligno, oh, not only did he score 3 goals in one game, he scored his 3 goals of the entire playoffs. Tell me something more clutch than scoring all 3 of your playoff goals in one game, including the Stanley Cup winning goal in Game 7 overtime. That's insane. That is insane. 3 goals, and they're all right in Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals. Zub had 6 points. Norris. Brandstrom was disappointing at only 4 points. Graves was a plus 10 with 3 points. Batherson fell apart. Darren Helm played 7 games, was a plus 1. Lovely. For Menton, 8 games, had 1 assist. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Plus 13 for DeBrusk. Plus 13 for Hamilton. Still some negatives out here, but we survived. And last thing to look at is Philip Gustafsson. Man, take a bow. 12-5-0, 3 shutouts, 926 save percentage, and a 2.28 goals against average. Just insane. Insane! Is he still an 81 overall? We'll see what he goes to over the offseason. The future. My friends, next Thursday night, the offseason here in Ottawa. We're going to look at the awards, we're going to look at the draft, we're going to look at free agency, contracts, all that good stuff, but it's time to end it off here. It is past my bedtime, my voice is fried. We are Stanley Cup champions in just the 2nd year at the helm of the Ottawa Senators. What a rebuild. And without Alex Ovechkin, with DeBrusk and Marleau with 81 overalls in the top 6, we got it done. What a run. Thank you for being a part of it, and let's keep the good times going. Head over to the Discord server if you're not already. Oh, it's partying all right. Everyone, tell me how you're going to spend your day with the cup down in the comments here on YouTube. Thanks for following along on YouTube as well. It's definitely a long upload, so I hope that you enjoyed it as well. And yeah, Monday night will be a Pro. Next Thursday will be, Monday Be a Pro is playoffs as well, round number 2. And next Thursday night, thank you, Kickmandrew, will be pre-workout out of the cup. Next Thursday night is the offseason with Ottawa. Make sure you're following as well on YouTube. All the links here on the Twitch page. And you will be able to be brought over to the channel for all the Minnesota Wild franchise modes and anything else. My brain's fried. Time for bed. Sleep tight with Stanley Cup in your dreams. I can't even speak anymore. Patty Marleau, Cup champ. Good night, everybody. Thank you for spending the time. Thank you for being here. It was a real blast. These were memories that go down in the history books. Sleep time with the cup in your arms. Yes, exactly. I'm going to have to make some graphics out there of Commander Data sleeping with the cup. All right. Good night, everyone. Now do we go with a CBJ Foligno emote or throw it back to his Ottawa years? I agree. I think it's going to be an Ottawa emote. That'll be it. Any other thoughts? Throw it in the Discord server. But hey, thank you, Legend. Thank you. It was a real blast. Any other thoughts? I'll still be on the Discord server for a little bit more tonight. Good night, everybody. Good night, Nelbrin. Thank you for all of your support, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. Stay well, be well, and we'll talk soon. Good night. Stanley Cup champions.